How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Apparently this Wednesday we may be getting the alpha. It's today or Thursday from what I can tell. Like I woke up super early today just to make sure I get stuff prepped. Nothing was out for a good bit. And then like all of a sudden, I think clock striked 1:30 or 12, and then just everything came out like a flood. It's been wild watching it all, tracking everything. I didn't get to take a look at everything, so today I kind of just want to take a look at everything we have of the alpha. As for like the preview, I didn't get to go to the event. I didn't get like an invitation or anything like that. So or I didn't get to participate, because some people did get either got to go live or just got to do it from home or whatever. But yeah, I hope you see it's a PTR PvP, and yes, a PTR PvP in what today? Unlikely, very, very unlikely. But how you boys all doing? Welcome back to everybody to another stream. Also, try not to confuse the alpha and the beta from PTR. PTR is a public test realm. Alpha and the betas are on an invite basis, so they're not exactly the same thing. And even if like War Within stuff came to PTR, it'll probably be the pre-patch maybe, which might have some class changes, but no hero talents. So for like level 71 and up. Yeah, so it's, just to make sure, because I think it's a thing that kind of comes around from time to time and it gets confusing. BTR isn't exactly the same as a beta or alpha. Like, they're both a testing version of WoW, but like too many people think of like, it's all the same, right? Oh, I have BTR, I'm just gonna go check out the alpha and the beta. You can't, I see where you're coming from. You can't literally do that though, you know what I mean? But yeah, other than Rally Rates customization, apparently got a lot of those coming up too. And then your hero talents. So Wowhead actually has a bunch of them. Some new ones came out, like 6 new ones for the preview. Apparently all of them were available, or like most of them were available for testing on the PTR. They should all be functional in terms of just like they play. Whether like some of them work properly in terms of procs, in terms of abilities or interactions, all that is going to get refined because it is alpha. And there's going to be some iterative processes too, right? Let's say some of them play like ass in terms of like, they just don't fit. Let's say you're playing, let me get some music going here. Let's say you're playing like a mage, right? And this, although that's not really true, but let's say like the spell arcane one, the Sun Kings, whatever, the one that's shared between arcane and fire mage, that someone needs like an Arcane Phoenix one. Let's say that one plays like ass, although he doesn't. Apparently it's really, really strong. Apparently it's nutty, based on like fired up. Apparently he just summons a Phoenix and it blasts a boss. It literally devours the bosses right now. You like summon a Phoenix and it just eats a boss, dude. That's how much damage it does to it. But let's say one of them like came out and it just sucks in terms of, it just doesn't feel like it fits that class at all, or that spec rather. They're gonna do some redesigns and reworks, right? Even like Oracle Priest, they change that up a little bit too. That's apparently quite different. I haven't got to take a look at in detail. I really want to take a look at the new stuff, but let's go over those things first. This is the very basics of what we have of the alpha, right? Let's just start with that, right? Let's just start with the very, very basics, man. A lot of stuff came out, man. A ton of stuff came out today. We're gonna take a look at the hero talent stuff. There's a bunch of class changes and talent reworks, and really want to compare the new hero talents versus the old ones. There's a new boost to leveling that's going to be passively there for War Within. Basically, as you level new characters, you're going to be able to get additional experience. Some of the models for the characters came out too. Yeah, so we'll got at least 6 hero talents to take a look at. More of them are going to make their way on PTR, probably once Alpha actually goes live. It's either going to go live tonight or tomorrow. Somebody's going to probably have to... Can somebody watch, like, have, like, Tally open on another monitor? And if you see him actually... Because he got footage of him playing. So, like, so somebody's probably going to hop on and start playing when it's available. Just if somebody can keep, like, another stream on Twitch, open another monitor for me just to monitor, let me know, like, if it's out or not. I don't know if I got invited or not to the alpha. We'll see. But it's not out right now. It's either going to be out tonight... Or music. Oh, that is loud, isn't it? Oh, you guys barely heard me then, huh? What was I trying to say? What was I saying, chat? So, okay, let me just do this real quick. I don't remember. I hate whenever I do this music thing. I hate whenever I forget it. I gotta set it up with the scene, like change scene and the audio changes. You can do it. I just don't remember how. 1. Let me just go over this real quick again. Alpha, either out tonight or tomorrow. 2, can somebody have like a Twitch stream open on another monitor just to track whether they're like playing or not? If you're watching Tally, he has a bunch of footage he's showing, so it may look like he's playing, but he may not be playing. It's kind of hard to tell. Hero talents, there's like 6 that Wowhead got revealed, but a lot of them apparently, or all of them rather, are playable on the PTR. People are, or alpha rather, all of them were able to try it on the alpha. But we only have a handful that actually we can see on Wowhead, right? Because they don't have like all of them yet. They have a preview for some of them, not all of them. We can take a look at those though. Dragonflight and War Within, so right now, like War Within, we're not in there unless like PTR goes out now. Then I can go change the title. For now, I'm just skipping the title to Dragonflight because, I mean, after taking all these things, I'm still gonna talk about stuff, but I'm probably gonna just do a dungeon and like live or something, or PTR. Who knows, right? I don't know. Yesterday I was getting some shit about the titling. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave Dragonflight at the end of the title just to be a conservative measure. We can go back and change it if like Alpha actually is out. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, my mem? So yeah, lots of new models came out. Weapons. Anduin. Manduin. Thoughts, chat? Moria. She's gonna be playing a big part. Her son. A dwarf without a beard. But like, he was actually like baby at some point in like back in BFA or something. Lothar. Last name Lothar. That should be connected to a character somewhere. Dwarves, they look pretty cool. Magni got a like an update. He's less like sparkling. He's more stony rather than crystallized. These things, we don't know what those are. Spider people, kobolds. I mean, try to take a candle from this guy, dude. Am I right? They got ethereals going back in. Have you guys seen some of the tier sets that's coming out? Not a lot of them are out yet, but Rogue's got the best one. Promise ya. Rogue's got literally the best tier set. This guy looks sick, by the way. Like, a lot of these models are good, man. Gahoon is back, apparently. Or a Gahoon looking model. There's a lot of class changes that came out too. I haven't taken a look at all of them yet. But yeah, as for the hero specs, there's only some of them. Crab Raid 1. Yeah, the Crab Raid, dude. Yeah. So they added the arachnophobia mode. So if you're deathly afraid of spiders, you can turn spiders into crabs now. But yeah, so here are the dwarves, and you can see a lot of different customizations for them. Apparently Wowhead got a bunch of them on there as well, so you can like mess around and try them out. But they got like a lot of different presets. They're dwarves, but they got a lot of different presets, and I think it's gonna be kind of neat. I don't know how big they're supposed to be, but it's cool that they have a bunch of customization options at least, right? Pretty wide variety of them. Dungeon abilities. Apparently there's delves are gonna give you a legendary trinket. Bronzebeard's family compass grants you a ton of mastery. Use get your bearings to meet up with Bran, who historically swoops in to deliver for physical damage granted your primary stat before exiting 40 by your side. Brand priority directed towards your next adventure. You can get a legendary trinket from Delves. The Brand literally comes in, punches a guy, grants you stats, bows out of there. What is a 2-minute cooldown for 10 seconds? Giga mastery buff. Can I get that in like versatility? Companion trinket. Brand has a chance to pierce through the line of enemies. Yeah, apparently you could buff up Brand and all that. It's kind of wild. Oh yeah, some of the tier sets, dude. Death Knight tier set. How do you feel about this one, man? Thoughts? I don't know how I feel about this one. Like, I like it, but also there's parts that I don't. I don't like the helm. Like, or at least the top of the helm. Like, the helm itself is fine. The mask is cool. The spikes at the top of the helm. I don't know how to feel about it. Love it. Glad you do. I like this version. This version is pretty cool too. I don't like this version as much. The purple. Those open skip parts. I don't like those open skip parts. I can see. It's not the final version either, right? They might change it. Who knows? The Evoker set is awesome. You literally look like Notharian. Look at this thing, dude. He got a little Notharian plate, Deathwing plates, man. It looks sick. Evokers are cooking. There's a red version. This one in particular is really good. But then there's a Shadow Flame. Oh, this looks sick. That's definitely going to be a PvP recolor. The Monk one, I like everything but the helm. It's like the Death Knight one. I like this whole Monk aesthetic of like the samurai look to it. But the helm and the horns. I know they're going for like a new Ozawa look, right? The Ox looks choice. Is that good? Is that gas or not? Hold on a second. Man, the DK season 3 can be beat. Yeah, season 3 was awesome. But then again, like Death Knights usually get a really good set. Like when's the last time they got a bad one? Dave set, exactly. So some of the sets. Hold on. Sets and mounts. You haven't seen any. Hunter set, I'm like, I don't know, man. I confused the Hunter set with the Druid set. I feel like the Druid set should have been the Hunter set. I like the trap that they have, like over here, the little like bone parts and whatnot, but like, I don't know. I feel like they fumbled the Hunter set for too many expansions, man. I like the Warrior set. What do you guys think? I think this looks good. I would like for the mask to like cover the face, so like it's darkened and you just see glowing eyes of lightning. Right? Really just shade and cover the face so you can't really see it. right? So you just see these eyes glowing from the helm, but it looks good otherwise. You know, the Druid set I thought was a hunter set. Telling me this should, dude, I think this should have been the hunter set. How cool does this look? I get why it's a Druid set, but I feel like this could have been a hunter set. I like the mask thing they got going on. I like the shoulders. I like all the pieces. The claw gloves. Like, I see how it's a Druid set. I feel like that should have been a hunter set, though. I would have loved this for a hunter, man. All right, you want to see the best one? Literally the winner. We don't need to see more of them. Rogue set. You're a goddamn ethereal. Like, it looks so good. It looks so good. Just this base version, man. It looks incredible. Rogues are winning. We might play. I don't even know what we're gonna play like. We might even have the lowest DPS in the game. I don't care. We're literally an ethereal. Imagine this on an elf. Like, humans are a little bit got a wide stature. Imagine this on like an elf, man. I will look so good. So good. Imagine running around as a void elf in this, man. This looks sick. The rogue set, yeah. We got the green one, which has this like necrolord look, almost like a necromantic spirit thing. You got this orange one, which also looks pretty badass too. A red, literally a shade of, I don't know, a shade of sorts. Purple, I mean, you had to do purple. And then this, I mean, the blue looks so good. Actually the best. Obviously, I'll be rocking this my void elf. Dude, I'll be playing this. I'll be running with this, man. That's my set. Oh, Dracula restriction removed likely early in the War Within. Cool. Oh, class restriction. Hold on a second. So yeah, Dracula apparently are going to be able to get in an interview. Yeah, apparently Dracula are going to be able to play other classes. They're not sure exactly when, but they are going to be able to play other classes too. What else we got? Mounts. All mounts are going to be rideable with dragon riding involved. So that's pretty neat. I can close these. What else is there? There's a lot of new, yeah, calculators live. We'll take a look at that as well. Delves. Also, there's a lot of footage on delves. WoW had its footage. Okay, we'll see what delves look like. So this is more or less what delves look like, boys. This is my footage. I'm not actually playing. Hands up, don't shoot, right? I'm just gonna keep my hands up in the air just so you can see, oh, how is he playing? It's a video, right? Should I just hold my hands up? You guys like seeing the palms of my hands? I don't know what to do. Because I feel like if I put my hands down, it looks like I'm playing the game. I'm not trying to like sell anything. See the one DK said is easy. Yeah, I don't know about that helm chills. I don't know what they could do to fix it. But like it's a cool set. I'm just not a fan of the helm. What's up, Shane? Shane with a donut, my man. Thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you, bud. Hope you're doing good. Hi, wow, Dastro. What's up, Cobra? How you doing, my man? Have you seen the Soul? No, wait, no. I was gonna say this new Soul Harvester hero spec, but it's not even for Dastro. It's for Affy and Demo. Yeah, so this one is gonna be a this is a delve. Oh yeah, this guy's playing Destro. Not my footage, just a Wahid footage. I'm not actually playing. I'm not trying to sell you bullshit, okay? I'm just watching footage. All right? Hands up, don't shoot. Okay? The Alpha Police is gonna come for me, man. What is happening? Remember to not even going to see the Evoker and have the time in the shoulder and the belt? Yeah, but I still think the Evoker sets look really, really good. Either way, dude. Yeah, you should have been here earlier, Just Hash. Yesterday, man. It was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Hands up, don't shoot. I'm not actually playing. Although Alpha is either out today or tomorrow. That's all we know. Like I've been just peeping streams, man. Just to like scout if anybody's on. How to roll Destro. Exactly. Yeah, that's my main. Although they said delves. They're basically, so the way to explain delves from everybody that explained it, right? These are intended. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate ya. You're a beauty. Can we get a hashtag Shane? Just show our love and appreciation for this boy who's been supporting me for like ever and ever and ever. Feels like. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I really, really do. But yeah, hands up, don't shoot. Delves are intended. A lot of players. There's a lot of casual players that play the game in a very different way. Some of you guys like doing end game progression, rating, pushing rating PvP. But a lot of people play the game casually for exploration and stuff. Delves are intended for the casual audience in mind. There's the most casual content you can do to get actual good gear out of it. So you may not like it, but also you will understand, like if you're doing like high end and you want super difficult content, Look at that Shivara, dude. Look at that Shivara spawning. Look at the barrages doing, by the way. Also, people are doing Legion numbers. People are hitting for millions. It is wild. It is a wild, wild west out there. But yeah, devs are intended for the casual audience. So like, if you always consider yourself more of a casual player, this is definitely for you. It's an opportunity for you to get tier sets, actual decent gear, heroic group heroic gear from the vaults. Yeah, pretty nuts. When you played alpha as a lock, yeah, no, dude, watch yourself. I know you're memeing around, but God forbid somebody's gonna pop in here that doesn't get the context or hasn't been in the know. I'm gonna get some hate slung my way for no reason, dude. I'm just gonna be out here vibing, and somebody's gonna hate my guts. Then again, that's YouTube, am I right? That's just casual YouTuber experience, isn't it? That's just a beautiful new visual. Yeah, that the Diabolist hero spec looks really, really good. Apparently, a lot of people have been enjoying it. The demons you summon and the playstyle for Destra, and it's gonna be adjusted so Destra doesn't have to be nearly as like, because it plays around spending or building soul shards, but the specs do it very, very differently. So for Destra, it's adjusted so you can summon. Look, you got a big old fiery demon walking next to you. You can summon him so easily, dude. You can summon him much, much easier, much easier, in order to get like all of your what is it, gameplay rotational stuff going on. Brand, by the way, follows you around. You can give him like different objectives, different specs or whatever to play, and he can either be a healer or a DPS. And there's going to be other what is it, other explorers that will join you in delves, but they're like a randomized mini adventure. Every time you go to a delve, it's going to be a different experience, and it has a variety of things like exploration, some fighting, some of it is going to be puzzle solving, platforming, and there's a bunch of different delves. Like Max didn't enjoy them, Tally didn't enjoy them, but also they were kind of looking for more difficult content, right? Something to challenge themselves or make the character play super well. There are going to be tiers and delves, right? You are going to do more difficult version of delves right now in alpha, or from the early preview of the alpha. Players said they were only able to do like tier 2, but they imagine there's going to be like much more higher difficulty version of them. Look at that big demon leaping in, dude. Leaps in, big old slam. Kind of sucks that the spider leapt. Hold on, let me rewind it real quick. Let me rewind it real quickly. Look at that, look at that, look at that thing. Hold on, he's gonna hit a guy, spider's gonna leap in, but the demon is gonna charge out too. Look at that, leapt in. Too bad there's nothing for him to hit, but imagine that thing just leaping at you, slamming the axe at you. I don't know if it stuns or anything. Poggy got the alpha? No, I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do. We don't know if it's alive. I don't know if I have it. Hands up, not my gameplay, okay? Don't shoot. Please. I'm just a boy. Second thing about Warbands are like 4 characters account wide. I think, so the way they said is it's war account wide everything. I imagine all of the characters are part of a warband. It's just like a system that ties everything together, right? So you have all the individual characters with their own currencies or whatever, and then they have like an umbrella system called Warband that allows them all to trade stuff. It's just at the very beginning of the preview, you'll be able to mark which like are your characters you play often in front of a camp. But I think all of the characters still are part of a warband either way. Like just for existing, they're all part of one warband, right? Because it's trying to think of the game from a perspective of account progression rather than character progression, from what I understand. Again, once like alpha is out, we'll have a much better idea, but like that visual of bunch of characters standing around like a campfire, I think it's like you can set your favorite characters around it just so you can access them easier, especially if you play like a multiple servers, right? You have one character on Tyke, one character on Sagaris, one character on like Area 52, and you just want to put them all together just so you don't have to do server flipping or whatever. That's what it's supposed to be there for. Plus visuals, right? You get to see your favorite, like 4 favorites, 5 favorites, however many they have in there, just out front, right? You just access them quicker. I think that's what it really comes down to. Said you can trade class armor. You mean like in the, are you talking about class armor for, what do you mean? Like in this? Class armor? You're gonna be able to trade warbound gear or like send warbound gear to your ults or whatever. Oh, look at that, dude. I like it's on like, his legs are missing, but like he looked, hold on, he did a lot of damage there, didn't he? Hold on a second. What is this guy do? Look at him go, what is that meteor? Hold on a second, chat, look at this, hold on. Hold on, I need to pause it. What is that? It's like 1,000,000 damage. This guy just came out. Big meteor. 727,000. These are Legion numbers, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So good. So good. That's hard hitting. Yeah, and at the end of a delve, you get like a little treasure room. Brand runs over, and you gotta get some keys to open other chests, like rare chests and elite chests, but that's gonna be locked behind a renown from what we can tell. Not a set in stone feature, but it seems like as you progress with the renown, you'll be able to get some more delve treasures and rewards and such. And there's a variety of different delves. This one was mostly just like walk around with a card, collecting dudes. You got a back piece out of it, so you got a cosmetic. You can get leveling gear apparently out of this. You get a bunch of currency. A lot of it can be also things like for professions or whatever. A lot of items to collect out of this. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting, if anything. Definitely going to be interesting. I think you had the alpha was playing. No. Alpha isn't out as far as I can tell. Or at least I don't see anybody playing alpha at the moment. Chat, can somebody double check for me like other streams on Twitch or whatever? Just to see if anybody's actually playing. Tally may be playing videos, kind of like what we're doing here. But, so just double check for me if you can. I'm mad they said BGs are now focused on PvP Arena. It's so much more fun. I think what he meant by it is Ian Hazakosa's always thought from WoW PvP perspective, like BGs have always been core to WoW, right? Battlegrounds were there from the very beginning of, like, when Classic came out, people were PvPing with each other in open world, and they were like, all right, let's just give you a place to go PvP with one another. Battlegrounds, right? That is the first thing they really created and worked on, is creating battlegrounds for people to dive in. And as eventually they added just a team deathmatch mode with arenas for TBC, they still kept adding battlegrounds, and they had a variety of different ideas. Big, massive battles where teams are competing against each other over an objective is something that players really, really enjoy. RBGs, sometimes they're really, really high played, sometimes not as played, but still, random battlegrounds are very, very much played by a large swaths of PvP community. So that's what I think he means is like, it's not that they're gonna stop focusing on arenas, stop focusing on like soul shuffle and whatever. They're still gonna focus on it, hopefully, right? Hopefully more than this season, Dragonflight. But they're gonna continue focusing on it, but they're also gonna focus on BGs as well. Or within level 80. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Let me see if I can bring it up for you guys. But yeah, War Within, apparently you're going to be able to get... Let me see if I have the screenshot. Leveling is going to get better in War Within. Lots of things are going to get better in War Within. But here's the thing they added for leveling. So they have a new achievement called One Warband Mentor. Basically, as you level a character to level 80, you get a 5% experience boost for all of your other characters. And so far, it looks like there's 5 of these. So you can basically, as you level a character, and you level the next one, and the next one, every time you level a character, hit 80 on a character, your next character that you're going to be leveling is going to be 5% quicker. Once you get 2 characters at 80, 10% quicker, and it stacks up to 5 times. So basically, after your 5 characters, you get a 25% XP buff. Max said that he thinks it should not add like a number cap to it, right? So it's not like 6, 7, 8 characters you leveled. It should keep stacking up until you have a 100% experience bonus. So let's say you want to get a bunch of characters for like heritage gear or whatever other rewards, or just want to level a new character on your friend's guild or friend server, or whatever it is, maybe, right? If you have any reason to level another character, it should continue getting like the XP bonuses, right? And I kind of sort of agree with that. I think it'd be kind of cool because, you know, they're going to add new heritage sets at some point, right? Like Troll Heritage and Junai Heritage sets are coming out in 10.7. I'm going to be leveling a Troll and Junai just for those. Or I might just level one ahead of time. But like with Pandaria mode, I imagine I'll probably make a Troll and a Junai just for that, just to get a heritage set. If that works. Because that'll be fun. That'll be easy. That'll be quick. Enhance is the only spec with no hero talents, major rework. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's a good question, actually. Let me bring up more alpha stuff on Wowhead. Warthorus, are you in chat? Are you in here? Yo, can you check out streams to see if anybody's actually playing War Within? Because I still don't know if I'm invited or not, man. I don't know if it's out right now, though. Hope Enhancement doesn't get a rework. They change it all the time. They changed it a couple of times. I feel like Enhancement right now is in a pretty stable spot. But yeah, not seeing a hero specs for them is a little weird. Yeah, so they made an arachnophobia mode. So if you're deathly afraid of spiders, right? Deathly afraid of spiders, you could just turn them into like lobsters and crabs. They're still like, they're basically spiders in the water spiders and ocean spiders in my eyes, but like Yeah. Like if you're just absolutely deathly afraid of arachnophobia or spiders because you have arachnophobia, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be able to remove them out of your face if you don't like it. Yeah, so also make it all mounts dragon rideable, even like this thing. The what's it called? Cradle. And like they're adding a instead of having dragon riding talents, they're having like sky riding talents where you'll be able to customize certain abilities like lightning rush or whirling surge. Or you'll be able to get the riding along enabled automatically, or like you don't want people to ride on your mount. It's a little customization options here and there. Yeah, I don't know what it overall looks like because I only have a snippet. Most of the enhanced community just wants two-handers for enhanced. Wanted that back to CBC. I do agree. At some point they should give them two-handers. I wonder if there's a way they could add two-handers without like completely destroying the dual wield. Or I'm also afraid like if they add because look at Death Knight right now, right? They've been having a hard time balancing dual wield versus two-hand, right? They've been buffing two-hand, and now two-hand got a Lego, so you play the two-hand. But there's a part of the community that wants to play the dual wield with Breath of Zaragoza. And usually one or the other playstyle is stronger by like 1%, and that's enough for everybody to switch over to that one. And I'm thinking if they do two-hander for enhancement, I guess they wouldn't remove the interaction of Lava Lash since Lava Lash works off of your offhand weapon. My, I guess, concern is if they make it a two-hander, I guess Lava Lash doesn't work, but then what if like that playstyle is better than Lava Lash? Dual wield is dead. Or if dual wield is stronger than two-hander, nobody's gonna actually play two-hander, right? Yeah, you can like use a two-hander, but it's not as competitive, so nobody's really gonna run it. Or you know what I mean? And I feel like they have a hard time balancing those two. If they can maybe add like two-hander as like a viable weapon choice, where you could still use Lava Lash, right? They just like adjust the scaling for it, so you more or less, it's a visual thing, right? If you want to just mog and run around with it without like a damage loss, I think it'd be great. I feel like people would be happy to see those Shaman going big two-hander hits without like a gameplay change. But I think a lot of people would want to see a gameplay change with it, kind of like Pandaria two-handed Shaman. Single-bodied with some buffs? I did not know. I need to take a look at those. Imbue suck right now for enhanced, no choice. Yeah, that's true. I make dual wield better in AoE and two-handed in single. I mean dual wield in better in AoE, two-handed single target build. That's more balancing easier. I mean that means for shamans that want to go end game, right? You have to have two weapons now, and you have to itemize differently. And some people like that, and others don't. Ideally, what most people want to see is a choice, right? Oh, I like playing the two-handed. Okay, so now you can play that class in a unique way and you don't feel a disadvantage in any way. I don't know if they'll ever be able to do that because there's some, you know, our classes are pretty complex. There's a lot of things that weave off of Lava Lash, right? A lot of little interactions, plus your mastery. It's just, ideally, players would just want to play aesthetic without impacting DPS. Even though you do have a different rotation, they're DPS that don't want that impacted. But if you do have an impact, it just gets weird and muddy. Like I don't know, maybe I'm just like giving devs a little bit too much credence here, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm just being a Blizzard shill. I feel for them in a way is what I'm trying to say. All right, I also want to take a look at some of the talent stuff. You guys want to take a look at the talent stuff? I want to take a look at the talent stuff. I really want to take a look at the talent stuff. Is the alpha out? By chance? Peanut? Okay, well, my Peanut says nothing for now. Has Elemental Faring Season 4. It should be pretty good. You get to keep your Season 3 tier set. That should be pretty strong in general. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Okay, so here are some of the class changes. Windwalker rework, thank the gods. Yeah, Windwalker's apparently got a sizable rework. Their talents look very different. Class talents, yeah, monk class talents even look very different. And actually, I want to take a look at them very closely too. Yeah, so what I might do is I might set up like a toggle here for Wowhead stuff. I want to see if I can pull up the talents on like retail and beta, like a talent calculator for both of them. First class was what, the Druid? I got some changes, right? Calculator, Druid. And I want to see if I can do this. and this. Okay. Can I make this a little smaller? Okay, sorta, kinda. Oh, if I make it too small, it just kind of does a weird thing, though. Yeah. Your talent section. Okay, so that doesn't work super well. Not yet, at least. Okay, it sorta kinda works. Yeah, I can read? Yeah, I cannot read. I am out. I missed out on a message just to make my head. What's up, Beth? I hope you have a good one. Walker animation rework next, please. What kind of animation would you want reworked? Let me also do this. So I can like track exactly what's different, what's worth taking a look at here. Okay. Oh my god, there's a lot of Druid changes, man. There's a lot of Druid changes. Okay, let me see if I can do this. We're gonna try taking a look at everything that's new. So on the left, right, on the left is the original talent tree. On the right is the changes to the War Within talent tree. And off the bat, I can see like Rejuve, Swiftman was moved to the, oh, not even Swiftman, just remove corruption is part of Rejuve now. Look at that, you just grab. Oh, that's so much weirder, but easier. Feel like Swift is off of Rip now? They moved that up, that was down here. Okay. Interesting. I finally got the Lego on my warrior. Nice, grats. It's the moment to get tasteful from during Super Bloom. Sorry, it's all off topic. Yeah. If the quest says you do Super Bloom for it, Dreamleaf stuff, I think it's just, yeah, Super Bloom. Only way to get a Super Bloom. All you can do is just join LFG pre-made groups with Super Bloom, because people still do them, where they just try to maximize the rewards for the box. Also, if you get a Dreamleaf or ask somebody else to give you a Dreamleaf buff, would that boost the amount of like currency you earn from Super Bloom by 50% if you complete the quest, and you can get a bunch of people to give you the buff, or you give them a buff to also give yourself a buff, where you could stack it, making it that much faster. Yeah, so ask for the buff. Can I just be like, yo, can I get a buff once it starts? Anybody got that leaf buff? Ask for the leaf buff, dream leaf buff, and that'll make the grind a little bit easier. I feel like Reds are gonna be doing even more range attacks, which is what PvP loves. CAC. You guys are gonna get nerfed if that's the case. Thank you, no problem. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna get nerfed for that. Alright, so look at that, dude. You got Thrash that now leads into Killer Instinct, where normally Thrash swipe into Killer. I guess swipe is baseline. And look, you got Improved Bark off of the Frenzied, down into Verdant, down into Hibernate, but you don't have to do it. No, Sunfire goes into Hibernate now? That is wild. Look at that. What is this? Oh my god. It's like, look, left looks like just a highway. All the lanes are normal. All the exit ramps are clearly marked. And this is just like the Autobahn, man. What's going on here? Everybody's driving 800 miles per hour. How many kilometers is that? Oh man, what is happening? It's all over the place, but like in a good way. Cyclone is down here, so you can pick up Soothe and Clone. Renewal is up here. Okay, that's wild. Starlight Conduit. Wrath starts so just cast all cast abilities do 5% more damage. Star Search cooldown is reduced by 4 seconds. Mana cost reduced by 50. Cool. I don't hate it. Skull Bash is over here off of Killer. That's going to be much easier to pick up. And that goes into Primal Fury. So when you're feral or rest, you want to grab it. That's about it, right? Mangle crits, damage increased by 20%. So maybe like Bear might want to grab it. But that's like a linear thing. You pick up Wild Charge or Tiger Dash here, where normally it's what, up here? Ursul's a Mass Entangle? Wild. And you grab Typhoon. Or that. Lore of the Grove. That's a new one. Moonfire and Sunfire damage increased by 5%. Regional Wild Growth increased by 3%. Pick up Innervate. You grab this. What is this? Fluid form. Shred and Ray cannot be used in any form. And they shift you into cat form. They are trying to make the Druid bear weaving work. And I love it. What is that? That is so good. Mango can be used in any form, shifts into a bear. Wrath and Starfire shift into Moonkin form. This is good. Fluid form is awesome. What is that? That is so good. I think it's a pickup. That's a must-have. I am grabbing that anytime, dude. Miss Owl Weaving. You'll be able to Owl Weave with this. With this, you could just cast Wrath out of cat form and it'll shift you into Boomy and it'll let you continue casting. I don't think if this was available back in, what's it? Shadowlands, I think people would have been fine owl weaving. But the fact that it takes you global just to shift into cat, oh my god. This is a game changer. Why haven't we funded this years ago? Feral, yeah, bro, Feral Crazy Dream, seriously. And they're adding hero specs for Bear and Feral to Bear Weave, Owl Weave, or Cat Weave, where you'll want to go into Cat, even while tanking as a Bear, because it'll give you big damage reduction and big damage in Cat for a second. And you go back into Bear, back to tanking. So like you'll be able to shred to get the Cat ability, big bite, mangle to go back into Bear, without having to spend a global. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. Oh, this is so good. I love this talent. What is this here? Lycaris, 2 points. 3% was 2. So basically 3 points, which you can put to him. Stamina Bear Form increased by 10. That's also really good. Urge of duration increase. That's fine. Forest Walk, cast and regrowth, increasing movement speed. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Left hand side. Shred, Brutal Slash, Swipe, Rake, Mangle, and Thrash. Damage increased by 5. Okay, nothing crazy. Survival and Executive Barkskin reduce damage by additional 10%. Barkskin, so that's new actually. That wasn't here before. Oakskin. Bash and Incap are over here now, and Wellhoned Instincts is 1 point instead of 2. So we no longer have Protector of the Pack. I won't miss it. I won't miss it. But like all the other stuff seems to be here. This is 2 points, becomes a 1 talent point. That's so good. Also, look at the Druid, dude. This was a spec that still had 2 point cost abilities and even 3 point cost abilities. Mostly purged. It's mostly just 1. That is so good. Dude, this is so good. Talent economy, dude. It is thriving. Druids are going to be thriving and vibing. PvP talents, I don't think there's new ones. I could be wrong. Boomkin apparently got some changes. I want to see what's different. That's all about the same here, right? So first couple of rows is about the same. Unless some of the talents are actually different in terms of tooltips. You guys are gonna have to let me know. Oh, this is a different icon. Stellar. So normally this is Stellar Flare Innovation during solar eclipse. Sunfight generates 100% additional astral power. During lunar eclipse, Moonfight generates additional power. But Stellar Amplification is different. Star Surge increases the damage of your target takes from your periodic effects like shooting stars by 12%. Reapplying this effect extends the duration up to 20 seconds. Star Surge makes your target take more dot damage. I like this. This is interesting. Okay, so they don't have Nature's Grace anymore unless they moved it. Oh no, they changed the icon. When Eclipse ends, or when you enter combat, enter Dream State, reducing the caster moving next to Starfires. Is that the same? Oh, this is your tier set. Hold on, this is your newest tier set, or yeah, most recent tier set. This is a lot more interactive. Hold on, this is up here now. Is this just like Lunar Shrapnel and Ethereal? Yeah, Lunar Shrapnel, Ethereal swap places, so that's a little interesting. I know I'm playing see the starts PvP. Boomkin, is that what we're playing? Touch of Cosmos, that's a new one. Casting Wrath in an Eclipse has an 8% chance to make a next Star Surge free. Casting Starfire in Eclipse has a 10% chance to make his next Starfall free. So when you are in Lunar, you want to Starfall more often, or if you want a more single target, bro. This is actually pretty good, because you're Wrathing a ton, Starfiring a ton. There's some synergy that could be achieved there. Okay, it's awesome, yeah. Okay, further down we have a Astral Communion, normally an active ability, which generates 60 astral power, 1 minute cooldown. Here it just increases maximum astral power. Entering Eclipse grants astral power. Okay, so it's more of a passive thing. That's about the same, right? Looks about the same. This looks also about the same, right? Chosen of Valoon. Radiant Moonlight. Looks, I'm doing a quick look over these things. Sundered Firmament. I don't know if my head is covering. My big head might be covering it. Sundered Firmament. Every other eclipse generates Fury of a Loon at 20% effectiveness. Okay. So they changed it to Umbral Inspiration. Consuming Umbral Embrace. Is this one? Yeah, Umbral Embrace. Wrath and Starfire with 20% chance to cause the next Wrath or Starfire. Cast during Eclipse to become Astral, deal 100% damage. Consuming Umbral Embrace increases the damage of your Moonfire, Sunfire, Soulflare, shooting certain Starfall by 20%. Okay, so you want to basically consume it and try to maintain it, but it just supplements a dot heavy build. Okay, here is we got Sundered Firmament, which is this right here, or Orbital Breaker. So you can either have random full moon or random or controlled Fury of a Loon. But it's a choice node now. Denizens of the Dream. Your Moonfire, Sunfire have a chance to summon a fairy dragon to assist you in battle for 30 seconds. Or Harmony of Heaven, Star Surge, and Starfall. Wait, so they no longer have the Friend or Fae. They just... These guys are just down here. That's a capstone now. You don't no longer have Friend or Fae with a... When Fairy Dragon is summoned, spells deal 10% increased damage. Instead, it's a Star Surge or Starfall. Increases your current Eclipse's arcane nature damage bonus by additional 1% up to 5%. Okay. Okay, so I guess maybe a little bit less tie-in from Denizens. More into Boomkin damage. Or less reliance on them proccing, but when they proc, they're just damage buff. Heavy dots. You could do some dot stuff, that's for sure. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Outdoor Arathi armor? Hold on, they got outdoor Arathi armor models? Hold on a second. I want to take a look at this real quick. Hold on a second. Oh, look at that set. Oh, this is Arathi gear? I'm a fan. I'm not a big fan of like the big old bishop type of helm, but the fact that you don't see the eyes behind it, I think it's kind of dope. I think that's sick. Oh, look at that. The void was, is that the leather set? That is leather set. Yo, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. There's parts of it that I like. I'm not a big fan of like the goggles, but like the mask and the cowl and shoulders. It's almost like you're a ship captain, right? Because they have airships and you're like a ship captain. I like this one. I like this one too. That's pretty cool. Is that the male or is that the plate? Male set. That's the male set. That looks sick. You got vials on the side, bombs on the other side. That looks so sick. You look like a plate class. Is there a plate set? Oh. Okay, plate set wins easily, hands down. Oh, that looks so good. That looks good too. Oh. Oh, the gloves don't really work super well here. Weapons? Okay, these look great. Give me the Narius vibes? Yeah, definitely. Weapons out. We got axes. We got ourselves, what else we got? Gun. The blunderbuss. It's on fire. I love it. And you can do different kind of flames. Oh, it looks so good. It's like a holy fire. Oh, it looks great. Dagger. Another dagger? I like this model. Warglaive looks sick. I'm hoping this part flaps in the wind. That'd be great. Oh, the flail. Tell me it flails around. Tell me it flails everywhere. Oh, it looks so sexy. I like this too. Oh, this makes me think of like the weapon in BG3, Lathander's Light or whatever. Yeah, I have a better appreciation for like spiky maces, especially with these effects they got going on. Oh yeah, this looks sick. I love that. Offhand, hopefully that also flails around everywhere. Spear, solid. Better looking spear, love it. Shield, solid. I like it. Got flames coming out of it. Happy. I'm pretty happy with this. I like this. I like these little additions. This makes you think 40k for some reason. Oh, that looks so sick. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. A sword? Wooden sword? What is that? Okay. Now we're talking. I like how they're just like, oh, hey. I'm like, what the hell is that? A couple skips over. Okay. Now we're talking. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks so sick. What is this? Offhand, maybe? Mace? It looks great. I don't know what the hell that is. But a baton? A police baton? A duster? A hammer? That's all. I don't know if these are going to be something we can transmog into. I imagine. Or maybe these are just going to be like random NPC weapons. But this looks sick. That looks awesome. Okay. Question. Can I change this to... what's another class that's got changes for this? I need this. What's another class that got changes? So Druid's got some changes. Boomkin got changes. Feral apparently got changes. Okay, I want to change this to Feral real quick. I want to see what's different for cats. We saw the class tree. That's not changing. I just want to see the spec tree for Feral. I'll do Druid or the Claw. Some of these work, but not all of them. Not for all the classes. I'll take a look at the hero talents like separately after. So this is cat. Already we have Coiled Spring. If you generate a common point, in excess of what you can store. Like, let's say you, because every time you shred or bite or shred or rake or anything, and if it crits, you generate an extra comp point. So you sometimes you over generate as a druid. Druids try to under-generate right now because they will bite at 4 or will rip at 4. But if you over-generate, you know, the next versus bite or primal rat deals 10% more damage. That might make over-generating perfectly fine. You might be going back to 5 comp point bites and rips. We'll see, but that's pretty neat. And all this stuff seems to be the same. I'm going by icons for the most part. Some of the actual talent changes might have been, like tooltip changes might be present. I like this one. Versus bite deals 50% increased damage. Increases all damage dealt by rip by 5 seconds per comp point spent. Yeah, so when you bite, you get a bigger comp point rip. But here it now says versus bite damage increase. For each comp point spent versus bite's primary target takes 3% increased damage from your cat form, bleed, and other periodic abilities for 4 seconds. So this now applies Moonfire, Sunfire as part of this playstyle, right? That's one of those like key changes that I'm not paying attention to as much. But that's a pretty massive one. Sunfire or Moonfire Kitty might be a little bit more viable here. Energy actually reduced from 30 maximum to 20 max. Also, energy regen is now 8 instead of 10 per point. Yeah, I'm not going to look at all of them to see exactly what's new here. But yeah, weaving, yeah, I'm going to probably be able to weave some more. I'll mostly take a look at what's new here. So like icon-wise, Rampant Ferocity. Bite now cleaves things with a rip. Now Savage Fury. Target's Fury increases your haste by 8% and energy recovery by 20. Weird. But I'm surprised it took away that cleave. Hold on, Infected Wounds is now on the right here. So Infected Wounds have been moved over. Tasteful Blood is now down here. What the hell happened with Relentless Predator? Resourceful Hunter. Leech increased by 2 versus increased by 2. Interesting. Defensive options? Okay. What else is new here? For the most part, this looks about the same icon-wise. Ability-wise, it might be completely different. Oh, less chance to get bites procs at a rip. 40%, so that's about the same. Swipe Thrash. Seems about the same. 15, 20, 25, 15, 25, 15. Yeah, so they adjusted Feral a little bit. It looks like they gave him more resource stuff. They took away that random protective growth, regrowth talent, or maybe that became like a class talent now more than anything. And they gave it like some resource stuff, which is interesting. Might make the Feral play a little bit less like around, you know, Tiger's Fury window, so you might feel better overall. Who knows? It's hard to tell. Okay, another class that got some changes is going to be Restoration Druid. I don't know Resto super well, so I'm actually going to skip out on Resto. I'm just not super familiar or intensely familiar with the Restoration talent tree. Apologies, I just don't play it that often. I need to play it more. Preservation, though, apparently got changes. Not in the class tree, but in the spec tree specifically. I like Press, so this was I'm more or less okay with. Did they got AoE? They did remove AoE bite by the looks of it, yeah. Unless they baked it into another talent, it looks like they did remove it. I could be wrong, but it just looks like they did remove it, yeah. Stormbringer Hero talent tree was so cool. Can't wait to play war with it. Yeah, dude, that should be pretty awesome. That should be pretty awesome looking. When is Alpha Dal? Either today or tomorrow based on what Max and Tally said. That's about all. You can go to the earlier messages if you really want to get more info. So what's new here? Echo, all these seem to be mostly the same for now. How many of you guys even know Prez of Evoker? Is this just, am I looking at this thing just for me, or do you guys actually play Prez? Because I feel like it's kind of a complex spec. I don't know how many people actually played. Oh, this is different. The icons are a little different. So Life-Giver's Flame goes into Lifebender, but now it's going to be Font of Magic into Power Nexus. So more empowerment buffs and maximum essence increases down the middle tree, where normally that would be like you do fire and then fire heals allies. Okay, that's pretty new. All this seems to be about the same. All this about the same, I think, unless it changed some in here. 5%, 30% 5 seconds, 30% 5 seconds, 72, 72. So what the hell did, oh, they made out of capstone. Whoa, hold on, there's actually capstones. Look at that. Hold on. Let me see if I can scroll down here so you guys can see them a little more evenly. My big old head is covering stuff. So the changes happen down below here. So we got live bind that goes into now Titan's Gift. Essence Burst increases the effectiveness of your next Essence ability by 25%. So you what? Well, that's a big buff. Hold on a second. That's a buff that's available for Evoker. So whenever you get Essence Burst, that ability is now buffed by 25%. That's massive, because that could either be a Disintegrate, which could be amped up with Energy Loop, so it just does more damage and gives you mana, so you want to be aggressive, or Big Bloom, or just the Echo damage is going to be, or Echo Healing is going to be really good. That's wild. And then your Life Giver's Flame is over here, that goes into Life Force Mender, so this is like an offensive tree, I guess, down the middle. Here we pick up Renew and Blaze with Dreamflight, or Cycle of Life that moves on to the side. Grey Spirit is now not above, now it's down here. Healing increased by 10% on targets with reversion. Or is that a tier set? That might actually be a tier set. That's now a capstone. That's kind of cool. Here we have Life Force Mender, Living Flame, yeah, all that combat damage healing. Life Spark. Reversion healing has a chance to cause your next Living Flame to be cast instantly. That's a tier set. That's the Dragonflight tier set brought into a class talent. I'm okay with that. That's a good one. Yeah, so Reversion, the dot you have, or a hot you have, has a chance to cause the next Living Flame to be cast instead, deal more damage or healing, which you usually do for damage, stacks up to 2 charges, so you can go for a build where you spread a bunch of Reversions on everybody, and every one of them has a chance to give you Living Flames, and those Living Flames can become instant cast damage, and they could also give you Essence Burst, so that could be like a loop. This is cool. I like this change. This is gonna be nice. Man, I love fighting dragons. Probably not anymore. Yeah, no. With this change, they're gonna be taking that tier set from one of the Dragonflight raids and just taking it with them. It's pretty big. That's pretty strong. Not massive for everybody, but like for Dragon Evokers, it's huge. All right, Monk. What specs got changes? Is it Mist River got some? Windwalker got a bunch. Okay, we'll take a look at Windwalker. I feel like most of you guys probably played Windwalker. Actually, chat, Windwalker or Mist River, what would you rather see? Because we'll take a look at Monks. Take a look at Windwalker or Mist River. The class tree changed, Windwalker tree changed, Mist River tree changed. Which one you want to see? Because I'm going to take a look at the class tree and then either one of those two. Oh god. Windwalker, okay, easy. I knew it. Not a lot of people play Mist River, but it's an awesome spec. Definitely give it a go. It's like a Windwalker, but healing. you punch and kick stuff, and you heal. What we do for a BG? Yeah, honestly. All right, so off the bat, you have in cap. Paralysis, I guess, is going to become, no, it's down here. So kick is over here. Tiger's Lust is over here, so that's going to be choice. I mean, Rising Sun Kick is picked by so many specs. It makes sense, right? It makes sense for it to be the pick. Where the Paralysis was up here. Oh no, Paralysis is up here now. So you get Paralysis and Rising Sun Kick as a Windwalker. Off the bat. I'm okay with this, because sometimes some builds you don't pick up Paralysis. That's weird. So now instead of Tiger's Lust being up here, Capstone is over here. This is the live talents. These are the new talents. The War Within talents. It's a little confusing, I know. I should probably add like actually, hold on. I could probably do this. Let me see if I can add some text. Not this one. Do I have another maybe text that I can add? Text. Okay, we'll do it like this. And I want to do, can I get that Beebus? There we go. I kind of want to just give it like a little bit of a background, just so, an outline. Cool. Make it a little smaller, maybe. Here we go. Remind me to remove it whenever we're not looking at talents, but that should help you guys to figure out like which one of the live talents, which one of the new talents. Okay, that helps me a little. Hopefully it helps you as well. Anyway, you got a new choice node over here pretty early on. Crashing Momentum or Disable. So Disable is exactly the same as the slow. Crashing Momentum Targets you roll through are snared by 40%. So when you roll through somebody, you can just slow them. That's kind of nice. Over here, we got a lot of new talents. It looks like they moved up Grace of the Crane a little bit higher. Yeah, a little higher. 1 talent point, so you don't need to put 2 points. So they're making it cheaper, and they're giving you a lot of changes. Cheater Peter small, travel a small distance further. Okay, so it's a little bit of like a further duration, further distance. Okay, it looks like they don't have improved roll though to grab you the charge. Maybe that's baseline now. Here we have Spear Hand Strike, which is a lot easier to achieve. Going bottom right on the side here with Detox. I like that. That's a better position. Pressure points, you can pick it up, but you don't have to. Calming Presence now down here, so it kind of weaves a little better. I know War also got something. Yeah. You get access? I don't know actually. Let me check. I don't know if the alpha is out right now or not. Anybody know if anybody's playing the alpha right now on Twitch? Okay, let me go look. See if alpha is out right now or not. No, it looks like it's not out right now. It's either out today or tomorrow. I'm trying to peep Charlie's stream to see if he's just playing a video in the background or if he's like actually playing it right now. Because it's one or the other. It's one of those two. Looks like it's just a video though. I think. Or is he actually on? Oh no, I think it might actually be on. No, it's a video. It's a video. It's a video. I'm just trying to see if it's like it's actually playing or if it's a VLC. And he was looking around like as if he was like moving his mouse and it looks like his head was tracking. No, it's just a video. For now. It's not out yet. It's based on what Max and Towley said. It's either going to be today or tomorrow. That's what they're being told. They're being told it's either today or tomorrow. Automatic Jack showing a video. He said it's down. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody could just keep track for me, right? Because I don't know if I got invited or not. Like when I check my BNet, it's not showing up. But also Towley checked his BNet. Max checked his BNet. It's not flagged on his account. The alpha footage they got, they were playing on Blizzard. Like Blizzard gave him, hey, here's account info. Play as much as you want to. Record as much as you want to. That's basically what they were told. It's like they gave them their own internal account info. For accounts created for the streamers, content creators, whatever, press, right? And they were like, hey, log in and you could get as much info, footage, whatever you want from our internal build. We'll eventually flag your actual account so you can explore it. Nobody actually got it flagged yet, from what I saw. Okay, take a look at more talents. You don't have the leg sweep thing unless I got moved somewhere, right? Tiger tail sweep? Or increasing range, reducing cooldown. Yeah, it looks like it's gone. Wind's reach. Range of disable is increased by 5 yards. Duration of crashing momentum is increased by 3 seconds. So basically just amps up this slow talent. Cool. We got a Jade Walk while in combat movement speed is increased by. That's kind of nice. Jade Walk is going to be good. Jade Walk is cool. Big movement for monks, man. I like that. Holy. Okay, scrolling down a little more. Successfully interrupting an enemy reduces cooldown of paralysis roll. I like that too. Rewarding you for interrupts. We need more talents like this. Looks like Tiger Tail Sweep went down here now. Vicious Vivification Instant is now here. Duration of snare effects are reduced on you by 20. That's kind of nice. That's going to be good. Highlights Monk's mobility. Over here we got Ancient Arts. Reduces the cooldown of paralysis by 8 seconds. And cooldown of Lexi by 5. So that's basically loaded into here, into 1. Don't they also have leg sweep thing here too? Range of leg sweep. So they're separating those a little. Touch of Death cannot be used on targets less than 50% health. So it's basically this here. Yeah. 0% health. Your dodge chance increase. So Dance of the Wind actually been changed up. No longer it's a Dance of the Wind and Dampen Harm. Is there no Dampen Harm? Or am I stupid? Hold on. Just a dodge chance. While Celestial is active, you cannot be slowed beyond 90% movement speed. Yo, that's nice. Mobility is big. We got Ring of Peace, Song of GG. That's not new. Resonant Fist is now up here instead of down below. They changed a lot of this actually down here. Okay, down here, reduce the cooldown of Ring of Peace by 5 seconds. GG cast reduced by 0.5 seconds. So basically making it a little bit better. Okay, nice. This still is a defensive choice. They no longer have Chi Wave and Chi Burst. Oh no, they moved it up. Now they have Vigorous Expulsions over here, so it's a little bit easier to pick up. Save Them All is now over here instead of down here. Okay, so then you have Swift Art. Roll removes a snare effect once every 30 seconds. Kind of nice. Summon White Tiger statues up here now. Invoking when the White Tiger also spawns a White Tiger statue at a location. So is this different for every spec? Because this is like, this basically adds statue into Zuen. Is that up for other Celestials too? Like invoking a Celestial? Check out War After Monk. Check out War After Monk. No, I mean, I'm looking at the talents right now. And it looks like the 4 brew stuff is over here now. Yeah, that talent of Celerity Torpedo is now over here. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, this must be different for every spec, right? Also, Windwalking is down here now. Okay, so now you have Chi Proficiency, magic damage done, increased by 2%, and healing done increased by 2%, 2 points. Transcendence immediately heals you for 50% of maximum health. That's kind of neat. Then you have Bounce Back, 1 talent point, damage reduction, kind of good. Martial Instincts, increase your physical damage down by 2%, avoidance increased by 2. So they're making some of the physical damage, magic damage at the capstone so you can pick them up a little bit easier, I guess. Over here, we got different capstones for class tree. Lighter than air. Roll causes you to become lighter than air, allowing you to double jump and dash forward a short distance. Huh? I'm sorry. What? Lighter than air. Roll causes you to become lighter than air, allowing you to double jump. To dash forward. So you double jump to dash. So you're not double jumping, you're like jump dash forward. Yo, this is sick. This is sick. Monks are getting some mobility tools. Flow of Chi. You get a bonus effect based on your current health. Above 90% health, movement speed is increased by 5. This attacks without similar effects. Between 90 to 35, damage taken increased by 5. Below 35, healing receive increased by 10. That's nice. Once every 5 seconds, that's up so often. After roll, yeah, so you roll and then use stuff. Escape from reality or link spirits. After you use Transcendence, transfer. Oh, so well, that's a capstone, so you can like transcend more often. So they have you can transfer twice in a row, or Transcendence now tethers your spirit to an ally for 1 hour. Use Transcendence, transfer. So you can teleport to an ally instead of like to a spirit thing. That's gonna be massive. To be able to port back to your healer in PvP as a behind the pillar is huge. That's kind of nuts. This is going to be really good. There's some mobility stuff right here. Touch death, increase your damage by 5% for 30 seconds after being cast. Cooldown reduced. That's also nice. Rushing reflexes or clash. Your heightened reflexes allow you to react swiftly to the presence of enemies, cause them to quickly launch to the nearest enemy in front of you 10 yards after your roll. So you could like roll and then launch to somebody. Or you get clash where you charge, force another character to charge at you. Meeting halfway, rooting out all targets within 6 yards. You got a solid root for 4 seconds. Monk is looking really good based on class tree. This thing is wild. I did not expect for monks to get a rework. This looks exciting though. Makes me want to play my monk once War Within is out or pre-patch is out. This looks cool. I did not expect for the class to go through that much of a rework. Deserved though. They had to, man. They had to. Alright, Windwalker. Okay, not this. Okay, Windwalker. See, Karma, it looks like some people said Karma is gone. I don't think Karma is actually gone. I think Karma is just going to be baseline defensive ability. Start up with Fist of Fury. You got Acclamation. So all of this is going to be completely different, man. Positionally, things are very, very different. So I'm just going to take a look at these talents, honestly. Clash is a healer in Arena. Ring appeals them further away. Maybe, yeah, peel potential is going to be massive. You're right. So we got Acclamation. Rising Sun Kick increases the damage your target receives from you by 4 for 12 seconds. Multiple instances may overlap. So you got a debuff now with kicks. That's going to be something you got to maintain. Combat Wisdom. In 15 seconds, Tiger Palm also casts Expel Harm. Deals 100% additional damage. So it's a heal. Pretty cool. Momentum Boost. Fist of Fury. Damage is increased by 100% of your haste. And Fist of Fury does 10% more damage each time it deals damage, resetting when Fist of Fury ends. Your auto attack speed is increased by 60% for 6 seconds after Fist of Fury ends. So this allows you to incorporate auto attacks more into the Monk playstyle, because auto attacks, like, you stop auto attacking when you're using Spinning Crane Kick or Fist of Fury. So certain auto attack proc abilities don't function for monks, but this I think might end up canceling that mechanic out, right? You still Fist of Fury, but then your auto attacks and continuous damage is still going to be pretty good. That's wild. Over here we got dual threat. Auto attacks have a 20% chance. Look, even more auto attack interaction. Auto attacks have a 20% chance to increase you to instead kick your target for physical damage, increasing your damage dealt by 5%. What are these mini buffs and debuffs you got going on now? Maximum chi increased. Okay, then you got blackout kick, quick strike chance, and damage increased. Okay, Tiger Palm damage increased. So basically all these. And then you go into Mark of the Crane, which is just fine. Flying Serpent Kick, Glory of the Dawn is over here. That's about the same spot. You got yourself Meridian Strikes. Is that the same? Meridian Strikes. When you combo strike, cooldown of touch death. Yeah, about the same. Brawler's Intensity. Cooldown of Rising Sun Kick reduced by 1 second, and the damage of Blackout Rising Sun Kick or Blackout Kick is increased by 10. That's pretty good. Hit combo. So that's way over here now compared to over here. All right. Then you got only Storm, Earth, and Fire. You don't have Celestial. Unless it's further down. I think you no longer get Serenity. Not Celestial, Serenity. Storm, Earth, and Fire. Loud and Clear. You got yourself Teachings of Monastery. That's up here now compared to where's it normally here? It's like over here normally, right? Yeah, it's usually bottom here, but now it's over here. So that a bit more flow, a little bit more like pathing options, which is good. Jade Ignition. I don't think anyone plays Jade Ignition ever, which kind of sucks because Jade Ignition wasn't really ever a good Serenity WAD DF. Yeah. Unless there's a talent or something that adds Serenity back in, but it doesn't look like there's a choice node anymore for it. But yeah, there's that. Shadowbox and Trance is about the same, I think. They no longer have Jadewind unless they moved it somewhere. Martial Mixture. Blackout Kick increases damage over next Tiger Palm. Stack it up to 12 times so you want eventual Tiger Palm. I like this interaction. What's up, Sally? How you doing, my guy? Take a look at new stuff. Courageous Impulse. Blackout Kick. Proc effect. Also increases the damage of the next Blackout Kick by 175%. So it's tier set. Your Dragonflight tier set is incorporated as a talent. Over here we have Spiritual Focus or Drink and Horn Cover. Drink and Horn Cover. The duration of Serenity, Storm of Earth and Fire is extended, or every 2 chi you spend the cooldown of Storm, Earth and Fire. So you could either extend the duration or reduce its cooldown. Interesting. Ordered Elements requires Monk. During Storm, Earth and Fire, Rising Sun Kick reduces chi cost by 1 for 5 seconds. Blackout Kick reduces cooldown of effective abilities by additional second. Activating Storm, Earth and Fire resets the remaining cooldown of Rising Sun Kick and grants 2 chi. That's pretty cool. That's some interaction right there. Strike of the Windlord goes into Thunder Fist. Russian Jadewind requires Strike of the Windlord. Right, it's Russian Jadewind is now a passive. Strike of the Windlord applies Mark of the Crane to all enemies struck and summons a whirling tornado around you, doing physical damage over 6 seconds to all enemies within 8 seconds. So it's just passive on 40 seconds? So it's there. I imagine it's a lot stronger than this version, right? No. 9 times 13%. I don't know if that's that good. Yeah, I don't know if that's that good. Oh, there's some new stuff here. Some new synergy. Hold on. So, Strike of the Windlord goes into Thunder Fist, which is the same. Gale Force. Targets struck by Thunder, by Strike of the Windlord are sent reeling from the impact, cause them to become vulnerable to attacks for 10 seconds. Your abilities have a 100% chance to affect the target a second time at a 10% effectiveness as nature damage when they're vulnerable, which leads into Communion with the Wind. Strike of the Windlord cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds and its damage increased by 20%. Okay, interesting. Inner Peace, increase maximum energy. So that's over here now instead of over here. Zuen is about the same, right? Looks about the same. Energy Burst. When you consume Blackout Kick proc, you have a 100% chance to generate cheap. That's kind of good. Over here we got Sequence Strikes. You have 100% chance to gain Blackout Kick after consuming Dance of Chi Ji. Okay. And then Chi Spinner increases the damage of the next Crackling Jade Lightning and buff it. Okay, so that goes there. Rising Sun Kick damage increased by 2%. Crit damage increased by 8. 2 stacks. Gain haste over here, so that Invoker's Delight is way up here now. So Phalanx Stomp, I think it looks about the same. They just moved it. Down here is a little different. Path of Jade or singularly focused Jade. Path of Jade increases the initial damage of Stomp by 10% per target hit by that damage up to maximum 50. Or Jade Fire Stomp initial hit now strikes one target but deals 500% increased damage and healing. Okay. Some single target pressure that you can put out with this. Transfer power 2% 10 times. About the same. Except this has Russian Jade Wind, but this doesn't, because now it's a proc. Zuan's Bond is up here now. Or down here rather, because it was a little higher, because they moved Last Emperor's Capacitor. Zuan's Battle Gear. Sky Touch. Sky Reach, they no longer have Sky Reach. Target bomb applies has a 10-yard range. They don't have Sky Reach? They don't have the charge ability. They have the Sky Touch from a distance. But they don't have the charge. Oh, that's weird. No more charging around, boys. And over here is Whirling Dragon Punch, which goes into either Revival and Whirl or Knowledge of the Broken Temple. With Whirling Dragon Punch has a 100% chance to activate Jan's GG. That's some combo right here. That's a combo. Knowledge of the Broken Temple. Whirling Dragon Punch grants 4 stacks of Teaching to the Monastery and his damage is increased by 20%. Teaching to the Monastery can now stack up to 8 times. So 8 blackout kicks in a row? Blackout kicks now proc stuff too, right? Holy moly. That's some talent revamps. It's a little more interesting. I want to see what Monk's main think about this, honestly. That's pretty wild. Chat, thoughts? Thoughts real quick. What's different from Monks? Or Mystery rather. Okay, so Mystery got a couple of different things. Main one being in the spec tree. Peer into Inner Peace now takes up where the choice node was with what's it called? The one where if you channel and you keep casting spells, you keep casting more and more and more. And then just a couple of things here, but you guys are not Mystery, so I don't think really care, right? Probably not. But for the most part, all synergies, all original synergies should stay the same, I think. Bane style. Starting Sun now kicks up Gust and Miss. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I like that. Gust and Miss, that's your mastery. So a little bit more interaction there. What else is new? Monk, we took a look at that. Barely, right? Paladin got some new stuff. Or does it? They got changes, but not crazy amount of changes. Also like buffs. Holy Pally got some stuff too. I guess I could take a look at the Holy Paladin. Red Pally mostly got like spec buffs more than anything. Like talent buffs. But nothing like wild, not too many wild things. Holy Paladin is a little different though. I think you're gonna notice the differences in closer to like the capstone stuff. Yeah, so the capstones are a little different than before. Wait, there's a thing that looked like Shadowland Covenant ability. It's look at this. Here? No. Oh, you mean this? Yeah. I mean, Divine Toll has been in the game for like a while. Some of the Shadowlands Covenant abilities made it into the talent tree, but that's what you're talking about. Okay. So what is new here? Oh, Prism. Barrier of Faith and Prism are now in a talent slot. Interesting. Imbue a target with a Barrier of Faith. Next 24 seconds, Barrier of Faith consumes 20% effective healing to give a shield. I mean, that's could be pretty good. It looks like they no longer have the hammer down by the feel of it. That seems about the same. Icon-wise. That's about the same. That's a little different though. What is this? Bestow Light. Light of Martyr health threshold is reduced by 70% and increases Holy Shock healing by additional 5% for every 5 seconds Light of Martyr is active, stacking up to 3 times. Holy Shock now instead of Light of Dawn buffs? I'm okay with that. That's a good buff. That's a buff right there. That's a button. Holy Shock, Crusader, Shark refund 50%, 10% of the mana cost, up to 50. So that's basically this right here, but now it's like a talent down here. There's not Holy Barrier Face now over here. I'm okay with this change. That's about the same. So nothing crazy. I do want to see how Paladins are going to play with new hero specs. That's going to be fun. New race customizations, latest Wowhead article, race called Hornier has player stuff. Hold on, let me look at them. Yeah, there's like a new, what looks like a new race is customizable. They basically get like a Night Elf skeleton, Harrowneer race customization, possible Isle race and War Within. Looking at War Within stuff, one race stood out as a mystery, the Harrowneer. While we expected to see Earthen race to show up with many customization options, seeing so many options for Harrowneer took us by surprise. I don't know what Harrowneer are really. But yeah, apparently they have a lot of customization options. They basically take the Night Elf skeleton of male or female. There's like fur colors and they're really furry. I don't know what they are, like furry elves. Got different ears. Eyes. Eyebrows. Mutton chops, is that what it is? Toes? Hair color options? What is that? Is that just hair choices? Oh yeah, hair options. Spikes? Horrible, where my Tuskar. I know, right? Where the Tuskar? That's what people really want, is a Tuskar. Are they supposed to be porcupine? Is that what it is? Not enough porcupine things? Are they actually going to be an allied race? I feel like it's just a lot of NPC customizations. Right? They're weird looking, I'm not gonna lie. Like weird furry things. Like people thought Vampira were furry, but these guys are actually furry. And spiky. And kind of like weird looking. Like this stance. I mean, they have a lot of choices, I guess. A lot of customization options. But I feel like NPCs also have a lot of customization options. Gotta hope not. Yeah, that would be... Out of all the allied races, I'm not excited for these guys. Vampires are literally funny, furry, I think they're cool. Yeah, Vampira are furry, but like these guys don't even look... Like these Vampiras are like little fennec foxes, right? I guess somebody could look at it and be like, oh, it's kind of cute, or maybe annoying. But like, kind of endearing if you play through the Vol'dun quest lines, right? I don't hate Vampira. Not by the looks of them. You know, these look dumb IMO. These look like, you know how the Ventier looked like in, if you played Shadowlands, the Ventier, the Revendreth Ventier, right, the vampires? They had a lot of choices between, like, customizations. They were just NPCs. They were never designed to be, like, an actual playable race. You know, I wouldn't be excited. I look at these, it's a lot of customization options. They need to show more. I don't know, it's actually a new race, looks cool. It's actually a new race. This one? These guys? I don't know. I'm looking at them, they're kind of whatever. I'd rather get playable Null or Quilboar. Quilboar would have been awesome. Knolls would have been awesome. Some of the customizations they got was awesome too. Apparently PTR got more stuff. UI things. Pre-made group finder, find groups. Okay, so nothing crazy. Nice. What else can we do for the talents here? Man, I'm hungry. I should have ate before this. I'm starving. Wow. My tummy gun them rumblies. Warriors apparently got some cool stuff. Hold on. Warriors got some cool things. Fury Warrior. Yeah, hold on a second. We gotta take a look at Warriors because apparently got a really cool stuff in there. Mountain Thame. Oh, already you can see a difference. Okay, I got nothing against furry people. I just say it's a bad thing. Wait, what? People say like it's a bad thing? I feel like people just find furries weird still to this day, right? If you're into it, you're into it. I don't really care at the end of the day, right? If somebody thinks it's weird, that's how they feel. You don't have to like confirm to how they feel, right? Somebody finds it weird, you find it cool, it's whatever. Honestly, you know, if you like it, you like it. Who cares? Is how I view it. With the Vampira, they're furry, but like I never really found them like... I feel like they're fun to meme on, right? Vampira are fun to meme on. It's like trying to punt a gnome. It's just fun meme. But these new model things, these new elf looking things, they're kind of weird looking. I don't know. I was hoping maybe like humanoid Nerubians would be a cool allied race. These guys, I don't know. We'll have to know more about them. Look kind of funky. Defensive stance, berserker stance. You got second wind early on with war machine, fast footwork, and legion strikes. You got innovate on the side here instead of like down here. Rallying cry, is that baseline? No, rallying cry is over here, so it's down middle. Heroic leap you got early. I love that. I love that. Is spell reflection baseline now? Defensive stance is now a free talent for all warriors. What happened to spell reflect someone's bars? Maybe. Where is it? I guess in spell reflect. Am I blind? Oh, it's over here. Okay, I am blind. One charge. Can you get multiple charges of the ability? That'd be kind of neat. Okay, so you got leap, upgrade leap, pain again over here, Frothing Berserker over here, Thunderclap over here, so it really goes down easily. Ooh, Shockwave! Oh, baby, with rumbling earth. Oh, you give him. My belly got the rumblings. I thought it was me being hungry. It's just a shockwave going off somewhere. Armor's over here. Crackling thunder over here. Zerker shout and piercing howl over here now. Seismic vibration and concussive blows over here. Choice nodes, barbaric training or sidearm. A lot more choice nodes that I expect. Not what I expected really. Menace like a confidence roar with intimidating shout stuff. Knocks enemies back. Hovering fear instead of running. That could be kind of good. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, nobody really takes that talent. Nobody really picks up, invests into this talent, so putting him over here makes sense, actually. Yeah, I like this change. Oh, bitter immunity. I don't know if it'll still be picked up, but it's slightly better spot. Slightly better. All these are interconnected a little bit more. I like that. You got avatar buffs, you got yourself spear, all these things over here, war. With buffs. Okay, so people play Avatar, so make it center stage makes sense. I like this. That's a good change. I like the change to these talents. Arms Warrior got something. We'll take a look at them too. I'll take a look at these guys first. Fury apparently got stuff. So what I saw with Fury is the talent changes really happen towards the later half. Like past this point, things are different. But even these talents, I'm pretty sure all do a little bit better. So it looks like improved raging blows swapped with cruelty. Annihilator deals 10% damage. Is Annihilator a thing? I thought they removed Annihilator. Is that still a thing? Oh, here it's oh yeah, Annihilator is gone, by the way. That's why I'm confused. Okay, so this is where we see some changes. Improved Whirlwind and Meat Cleaver are now on the all inside. Wrath and Fury moved over, while Rage and Armaments is gone. All this is about the same. They removed Frenzied Flurry. I think they buffed this though. 5% movement speed increased by 5. Now this reads, while dual wielding a pair of one-handed weapons, your damage done is increased by 5%. Auto attacks damage with one-handed weapons increased by 30%. Movement speed by 5%. Auto attacks critical strike have a 50% chance to enrage you. So you have the talent of Frenzied Flurry baked into single-minded Flurry. Interesting. I kind of want to see if anybody's playing Alpha right now. Is Alpha out? Twitch chat. What's my Twitch again? I'm gonna look up. Improvement Rage is in different new tree. Improvement Rage is different in the new tree. Okay. I'll look at it in a second. SMF hype. Yeah. Same. Same. Is it Tally actually playing, or is it Tally just looking through footage again? Is Jax actually playing, or is he just looking through footage chat? Automatic Jack, if anybody's watching him. Alright, I gotta sit through 8 ads on Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. I appreciate it. What a good viewer experience. You pop Twitch is like, oh, I want to just check out what's going on. And they're like, give me money. Give me your money. Oh, come on, man. I have Amazon Prime. Can you, like, stop? Looks like just footage. Yeah, he's just looked on the footage. Okay. Gamerman says it starts on the 18th. Why would... I guess it makes sense to start tomorrow. There's a good chance that they'll... Because there is a dev Discord. And they're probably all part of the dev Discord. Devs did say to Max and... I was about to say Matt. Max. I could have corrected it too. Max and Towley. They were told that it's either today or tomorrow. So probably tomorrow. But... Oh, well, what do we know, right? What do we know, right? What do we know? Nothing. That's what we know. Nada. Okay, so Storm of Swords, Annihilator, Gonski. You don't have that anymore. You just got that Odin. You got that Dance of Blades and Satanic Rage. Anger Management, Reckless Abandon. And now, instead of middle, they're over here. And they're easy to reach into from either angle. You got yourself Onslaught, Ravager, basically in the same position. Bladestorm making a comeback. Bladestorm making a comeback. You want to play Bladestorm without one Slayer Warrior talent? You can play Bladestorm, baby. Bladestorm is back. It's back. Hold on. Do you have multiple charges of it now? With the Hurricane? Or the other one? Bladestorm Ravage damage reduced by 30, but you have 2 charges. Imagine Fury Warrior with 2 charges of Bladestorm, man. 2 ways to immune CC. It's gonna be nutty in PvP. This thing is gonna be nuts. This is gonna be amazing. Are you kidding me? 2 charges? 2. I can't even count that high. 2. I think Talus planned it out. No, it doesn't look like it. It looked like he was scratching his hand while footage was while his Death Knight was running around. Like he was doing this with his hands while his Death Knight is going through rotation. I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Yeah, Annihilator is gone. Big sad the town was fun. Yeah, it was pretty cool, but like it wasn't interactive. It just removed the button from your rotation and gave it like a bit of a janky playstyle. Maybe like they'll rethink about it and like bring it back in, but I don't think it fits super well. I kind of feel it, right? It was a niche playstyle, but the problem that I have with it is it created downtime at some points, right? When you press in a Rampage, Bloodthirst, Slam, Whirlwind, and then there are moments like where you're just constantly rotating through stuff and you always have stuff to press, but then there's like a dead zone, but there's nothing to press. And normally you'd fill out with the Raging Blows, and you would have like Carpal Tunnel. I guess this Annihilator build with recent tier set gave you less Carpal Tunnel, but I don't know. I see why they removed it. It was just like, it made sense sometimes, but not other times. I think it made Slam and Whirlwind a bit better, but they're probably trying to like, okay, you guys don't want to press Slam, you guys don't really want to press Whirlwind unless you AoE, and we get it. We gotta cut back on that. I think that's what they were trying to go with. And you guys said Arms Warrior got changes, right? Like spec tree changes, I assume? What's new here? I didn't actually play Arms, so maybe I'll sniff out a change or two. Talent-wise, icon-wise, looks about the same, but these are probably a little different, aren't they? Probably some differences. Oh, over the bat, I see here. Cleave doesn't have Reaping Swings. It just goes into Storm of Swords. Oh, Storm of Swords are no longer on the same choice as collateral damage. Or Collat is up here. Improved Super Strikes or Collat. So then you have the Strength of Arms kind of gone, unless it's changed. Finishing Blows, Overpower generates 8 Rage. Yeah, so part of that Strength of Arms is now, instead of that Slam talent ability, you no longer have Tide of Blood. No, it's not Tide of Blood. Yeah, Tide of Blood is gone. Oh, it's just baked in. Okay. Oh, this is actually over here, Dreadnought or Strength of Arms. Okay, so it's a choice between one or the other. Look at on top one. Like Mortal Strike? What do you mean by top one? Or one above that? I'll let you reduce this a little bit. Instead of 1.3, it's 1.0. It's a little less, a little harder actually. Colossus Smash. 45 seconds still. Did they change the other one with the avatar? No, they didn't. Like the longer duration. Single target or AoE, single target AoE. Hey Dal, what's up, Tino? Good night. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you so much for coming by. It's spam Bloodthirst as much as possible. So having fun, auto attack, damage build. Yeah, but like you spam Bloodthirst as much as you can, and you have abilities in between. But they did create like moments of like downtime at sometimes, not always, sometimes. If it made it so you just literally spam Bloodthirst every global, I think it'd be fine, but you know, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I can see why they removed it. It was fun, but I can see why they removed it. That's all I'm gonna say. So now you can go Ravager or Bladestorm. That's actually really good for PvE Arms Warriors, because Bladestorm is a good button, but there's a lot of other buttons you want to press. Especially with Ravager, able to generate resources constantly, and you just spam them. So that's gonna fit them pretty well for PvE. That's really about all, huh? Top talent tree is skipped past the start. I mean, this is literally at the top of the talent tree. Or you mean like hero specs? Because I didn't take a look at those. Overpower? Is that different somewhere? What one am I skipping? What's the icon? Can you describe me the icon? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to look through all of them. I don't see any new icons. Is the alpha feeling? Haven't got in, or I don't know if it's up. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me which icon it is, because I don't know if what I missed. It looked like, I mean, I kind of skipped over them that have the same icon. I don't know which one I missed. I'm pretty sure I moused over all of them, though. I'm gonna assume that I did. I'm gonna assume I got all of them. Hero thing. Oh, these? Well, I'm comparing them from live to like, I'm comparing them to live on retail, right? I'm comparing to see what talents are on live versus what's going to be on alpha. Live to retail. Live versus alpha. I'm trying to see what's new. Of course, like, retail is not going to have hero specs, but this one is. But, like, I've looked at this in another video entirely. Did they change this? Because I haven't taken a look at it at all. I was going to take a look at hero specs separately after all this. Let me do this then. Let me pull up hero specs, because they got like 6 new ones out on Wowhead. Yeah, but if you want to watch me like talk about the other hero specs, I have videos on that as well. I'm probably going to take a look at Warrior in a new light whenever alpha is up. But we'll see. Let's take a look at some of the hero specs on, boys. We got Hunter, Sentinel for marksman and survival. There's like 6 more that got added to here. Sentinel, your attacks have a chance to apply Sentinel on the target, stack it up to 10 times. While Sentinel stacks are higher than 3, applying Sentinel has a chance to trigger an implosion, causing a stack to be consumed on the target while dealing arcane damage. So you basically stack up every time you hit something, and then when you're above 3, you have a chance for a stack to be consumed for arcane damage. So you just got a passive damage. Sentinel precision, aim shot, rapid fire deals more damage, raptor strike monk by deal more damage. Extrapolated shots. When you apply Sentinel to a target not affected by Sentinel, you apply 1 additional stack so you get to ramp it up quicker. 6 new ones, no enhance, yeah, pain. Same. Don't look back. Each time Sentinel deals damage to an enemy, gain an absorb shield equal to 1% of your maximum health. Hunter survivability solved. Euro needs to see this, dude. Hunter survivability solved with this talent alone. 10% of your health as a shield. By golly, we need to invest more into these kind of stocks. Release and reload. When you apply Sentinel to a target, 50% chance to apply second stack. So basically, you just have talents that can ramp it up really, really quickly. I wonder how much damage this does. Oh yeah, Warband has ear customizations. Apparently, you can make like half elves. Apparently, you can have like human elf hybrids. Or like normal ears for like elves if you want to do that. So you want to be a half elf in War Within? You can, sort of, kind of. Neato. Invigorating Pulse. Each time Sentinel deals damage to an enemy, has a 50% chance to generate 5 focus. Chance decreases with each additional Sentinel currently imploding applied to enemies. Okay. So it's like all stacks just implode at once. Okay, so some resources, that's nice. Catch out. When a target affected by Sentinel deals damage to you, they're rooted for 3 seconds. In general, just when they attack you and they have Sentinel, they just get rooted. May occur once every minute. Hopefully this doesn't DR with other roots, because that'll be annoying PvP. Imagine just like trying to save a root for the right time with Tar Trap, and then just like hits you, you get rooted, you throw a Tar Trap, it's not as effective at rooting. That would be annoying, but that's pretty cool. Or Sideline, when Sentinel starts dealing damage, target is snared for 40%. That could be kind of nice. Big slows. I think that could be good. Symphonic Arsenal. Multi-shot causes any target affected by Sentinel to explode, dealing arcane damage. That's kinda good. Multi-shot car, butchery. Why is multi-shot in survival tree? Hold on. Are they giving multi-shot to survival hunters? What is happening? Multi-shot card butchery causes any target affected by Sentinel to explode. I mean, that's gonna be good. That's seems good. Sentinel watch. Whenever a Sentinel deals damage, the cooldown of True Shot or coordinated soldiers about 1 second up to 15. So maximum is 15. That's kind of nice, actually. Shorter cooldown on this is good. For 8 seconds after activating True Shot. Is this only for coordinated? So you have to play coordinated. It's Rip Spearhead, unless they change the Survival Hunter challenge tree at some point, which I hope they do. For 8 seconds after activating True Shot, coordinated assault, all abilities are guaranteed to apply Sentinel. That could be nuts. That seems really good. I think it's stronger, honestly, but maybe cooldown is better. Overwatch, all Sentinel... Overwatch, try to make a PvE mode and then kill it a couple of months later. I'm joking. Now I'm not gonna get the beta invite, dude. Somebody at Blizzard's gonna watch this and be like, why? Never. That was rude. No alpha invite for you. All Sentinel debuffs implode when a target afflicted by more than 3 stacks of Sentinel falls below 20% health. Okay, that's pretty good. Big icicle value. Crazy. That's actually pretty consistent though, too. Crescent Steel. Targets you damage below 20% health gain a stack of Sentinel. Or you could either get more ramp. Okay, either big icicle or more ramp. This could be good too. That could be really good. Lunar Storm. Every 15 seconds you rapid fire a wildfire bomb. Summon a celestial owl that conjures in a 10-yard radius Lunar Storm of the target's location for 8 seconds. An enemy afflicted by Sentinel with your Lunar Storm gets struck for arcane damage every 0.5 seconds, and your target struck by this effect takes 10% increased damage from unit pet. That's pretty strong. So basically every time a wildfire bomb or a rapid fire, you just do 10% more damage for 8 seconds. That's pretty strong. Survival bombs build is gonna go crazy. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Imagine how busted this is gonna be. Just plop Sentinel down in front of a room. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I actually like Sentinel. It has a bit of control, has consistent damage, just passive damage. The procs off of abilities. It's very like passive. I don't hate it. Also, you guys never told me to remove my title here. Thank you. Appreciate you, boys. Love ya. I know. I'm joking. It's my job. It's not your job. Sun Fury. Apparently, this thing is busted. Spellfire Spheres. Every 4 times you consume Clear Cast and conjure a Spellfire Sphere. A Spellfire Sphere. For fire, it's every 6 times you consume Hot Streak, conjure a Spellfire Sphere. While you're out of combat, you will slowly conjure Spellfire Spheres over time. And Spellfire Spheres increase your spell damage by 4%, stacking up to 3 times. Cool. I don't know if they like have a duration. Consuming Clear Casting grants you haste, or consuming Hot Streak grants you haste. Multiple stacks may overlap. Invocation Arcane Phoenix. When you cast Arcane Surge or Combustion, you summon an Arcane Phoenix to aid you in battle. Arcane Phoenix aids you for the duration of your Arcane Surge or Combustion, casting random arcane and fire spells. Does that mean he can like missiles, barrage, and stuff? Over the duration, your Arcane Phoenix will consume each of his Spellfire Spheres to cast an exceptional spell. I wonder what that exceptional spell is. That's cool. I like that. That's actually neat. Imagine if you just grade a Pyros randomly, right? Phoenix pops in, sneezes a grade of Pyro out of the boss. How good would that be, dude? That big bird. Burden of Power. Conjuring a Spellfire Sphere causing next Arcane Blast or Arcane Barrage or Pyroblast Flame Strike to do 50% more damage or 100% more damage. That's pretty strong, especially if you proc this often enough. And you can consistently proc it too. Glorious Incandescence. Consuming Burden of Power, causing next Arcane Orb to call down a storm of 8 meteorites. Each meteorite impact reduces the cooldown of Arcane Orb. Or consuming a Burden of Power, causing your next Phoenix Flames to call down a storm of 8 meteorites. And then give you cooldown back of Fire Blast. Okay, cool. Neat. Merely a setback. Your prismatic barrier. Kael'thas! Your prismatic barrier. Is that what this is? Kael'thas? Is that Sun Fury? I guess Kael'thas Sun Fury, right? Is that his last name? Sunstrider, I thought. Prismatic barrier and flame barrier grant 5% avoidance while active and leech. When it breaks, that's kind of neat. Here you can go into lessons of delimitation. Arcane Phoenix now has a chance to cast Gravity Lapse or Supernova as exceptional spell. Like a spell steal buffs from nearby enemies. That's cool. Imagine if he steals a big buff and just buffs himself. That could be nuts, by the way. That's wild. Gravity Lapse replaces Blast Wave. Snap your fingers. Warps the gravity around your target and 2 nearby enemies, suspending them in the air for 3 seconds. Upon landing, nearby enemies take arcane damage. Interesting. Kind of cool. So you can either buff yourself or give your Phoenix some abilities to play with. Overflowing power. When Arcane Surge or Combustion. When you cast Arcane Surge or Combustion's duration is extended by 0.5 for each spellfire spheres you have. Up to 2.5 seconds. Or, right? Arcane Bombardment. Yeah. Or Sun Fury Execution, where Arcane Bombardment damage increased by 1 to 130. That's the execute, right? Arcane Bombardment, Arcane Barrage deals additional... Yeah, that's the execute, busted basically. Or Searing Touch, so it's an execute buff. Searing Touch, bonus threshold increased to 35% health instead of 30. Neat. Over here, Spellfire Spheres. Spellfire Spheres. Say that 5 times fast. Spellfire Spheres, Spellfire Spheres, Spellfire Spheres, Spellfire Spheres, Spellfire Spheres, Spellfire Spheres, Spellfire Spheres. I hate that. Spellfire Spheres can stack up to 5 times. That's pretty good. Genuine Spellfire Sphere when your Phoenix Flame is active. Does you cast exceptional spell? Oh, neat. Gravity Lapse, Evoker, stun enemies in the air. Oh yeah, you gotta do some cool stuff with that. Codex of the Sun Shredder. Summoning your Arcane Phoenix grants you a Spellfire Sphere. Arcane Phoenix can now cast Greater Pyroblast and Arcane Surge. Actually G-Pie. He can actually G-Pie. An Arcane Surge when casting exceptional spells. And then final ability over here is Memory of Alar. While your Arcane Phoenix is active, gain twice as many stacks of Mana Addiction. When Arcane Phoenix fires, it empowers you, grant an Arcane Soul for 3 seconds, plus an additional 1 second for each exceptional spell you cast. Arcane Soul causes Arcane Missiles 100% chance to proc clear casting, so you can just Missile Barrage them. Or for fire, it grants you, empowers you, granting you Hypothermia buff, plus an additional 1 second for each exceptional spell you cast. During Hypothermia, Arcane Pyroblast and Flame Strike have no cast time and a guaranteed critical strikes. Okay, so it's an insane combo. Love the synergy. All the mage hero talents look sick. Oh, they look great, dude. I feel like if you're looking at a class, mage is looking awesome. Like, as a hero spec, mage looks great. Actually wild looking. Anything? No. None of my boys. Master of Harmony. This one I feel like was weird. I didn't read it all the way through. You know what? I kind of want to skip this one. I want to look at Oracle. I want to look at Oracle because they changed this. So you get ability called Premonition. Minute cooldown. Gain access to a spell that gives you an advantage against your fate. Using your abilities rotates through the available spell. So Premonition Piety. Increase your healing done by 5%. Cause 50% of healing on players to be redistributed. Okay, so it's a healing buff. Premonition of Insight. Reduce the cooldown of your next 3 spells cast by 5 seconds. That could be huge. Or Premonition Solace. Oh, so whether you cast Piety, Insight, or Solace. Okay, interesting. Next single target healing spell. Increase your target's healing received by 25%. Okay, so they made it more like a proper healing hero spec. If Shaman could only get a fraction of these, dude. Yeah, honestly, man. Honestly. Give the mage death to Shamans, dude. They deserve it. Preventive measures. Increase the damage absorbed by Power Word Shield. The healing them prayer mending. Increase the duration of atonement by 1 second. Duration of renew by 3 seconds. Waste no time. Premonition cause your next Power Word Radiance Heal. Prayer of Healing to be cast instant, cost 50% less mana. I like that a lot. Or Miraculous Recovery. Reduce the cooldown of Power Word Life by 3 seconds. That allows it to be usable on targets below 50% health. That could also be really strong too. Foreseen circumstances. Pain suppression reduces damage taken by additional 10%. Guardian Spirit lasts a little longer. Is this about the same, right? Assured safety. Power Word Shield. Cast, apply 1 second prayer mending. Prayer mending, apply Power Word Shield to 20% effectiveness. Okay, so you kind of want to press both of those buttons. Not implemented. Bender. Okay, all of this about the same. Reduce the cooldown of Purify. Or when an ally walks through your angelic feathers, they're granted 100% of its effect. Oh, that's kind of neat. Reduce the cooldown premonition by 6 seconds or whatever they're also doing. When Power Word Shield is fully absorbed, prayer mending heals, gain a stack of Grand Reveal. At 150% gain additional charge of premonition. Okay, so they're really trying to make this a healing ability. I get it. This is kind of cool actually. Much better, more controllable. It gives you more healing focus from a disc or a holy perspective. Better than this buff PI thing they got going on. I like it. Not fully implemented, not fully like finalized, but I like this better, chat. I like this better. Mage and Warlocks, I want to see cook the hero talents. Oh yeah, they'll look really good. We haven't taken a look at the Warlock ones yet. Master Harmony for Monks, Brewmaster, and Mistweaver. Your main ability as Aspect of Harmony. Restore Vitality from 20% of damage dealt and 10% of your healing, or reverse for Mistweaver. For 10 seconds after casting Celestial Brew or Thunder Focus Team, spell's ability to draw upon the Restore Vitality to deal 25% additional damage over 8 seconds. So I guess there's going to be a cap to it, right? Manifestation, Chi Burst, Chi Wave, deal 100% more damage and healing. That's kind of neat. Middle one here, Purified Spirit. When Aspect of Harmony ends, any remaining vitality is released as damage over 8 seconds. Split amongst enemies. Or when Aspect of Harmony ends, any remaining vitality releases healing over 8 seconds. Is split amongst any allies. Okay, so it's like remaining vitality. I guess like any damage or healing component also becomes damage or healing. So any Brewmaster healing you do that doesn't get consumed as healing becomes damage, or any damage you would have done as Mistweaver becomes healing. Or Harmonic Gambit. During Aspect of Harmony, I'm gonna skip this song. Expel Harm and Vivify withdraw vitality to heal. Okay, so you can have more control over it. Or during Aspect of Harmony, Red and Sun Kick, and Black Eye Kick, Tiger Palm withdraw vitality to deal damage. Okay, cool. So it's like the reverse of what you do, damage or healing. Weird, right? It's a little bit weird to read through it, but to wrap your head around with, they're definitely adding this is adding a bit of complexity to the class, but does give you a little bit of like a healy, damagey oriented playstyle. I think Fistweaver is going to be really good here. Balanced stratagem. Casting physical spell or ability increases the damage of your next damage or healing of your next fire or nature spell by 5%. Vice versa, stacks up to 5 times. Fistweaver is definitely involved here. Very encouraged. Tiger's Vigor. Casting Tiger's also reduces the movement speed, reduces the main cooldown of Roll or Roar from the Heavens. Tiger's also grants 20% up to 2 allies. That's kind of neat. Overwhelming Force. Red and Sun Kick, Blackout Kick, Tiger Palm, damage enemies in a line through the primary target. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Brewmaster on the rise with that, but so is Mistweaver. Fist Weaving, you never spin a crane kick unless you get a proc, I feel like, with this. Or you're doing like giga pulls. The fact that it goes through targets and hits other things behind it, oh, it's good. Dobrov всем здорово, комментуйте, здорово. Casting Purify Brew stores vitality, increase base and stagger level. Casting Vivify stores vitality based on recent gust and miss. Okay. Oh wait, I skipped this one. Mantra of Purity. Purify and Brew removes 10% of additional stagger. That's good. Causes you to absorb some of the incoming stagger. Good. Wow. Second part of that tier set from season 2. Mistweaver. When you cast on yourself, your single target healing spells heal for 10% more and grant healing over 10 seconds. That's kind of good. Huh. Big heal over time. I like that. Mantra Tenacity, Fortify and Brew applies Shikakun. For Brew, you got a Shikakun or Mistweaver, Fortify and Brew grant stagger. Interesting defensive choices. Endless Draw. Celestial Brew has 1 additional charge or Thunder Focus Tea. That's going to be really good. That's a game changer. This makes it, that's actually so nice. This makes this whole playstyle better, and you can play Celestial Brew build. I like that a lot. Path of Resurgence. Chi Burst increases Vitality store by 25% for 10 seconds. Way of the 1,000 Strikes. It's Choice Node, right? Chi Burst. Or Rising Sun Kick, Black Eye Kick, Tiger Palm contribute 50% additional Vitality. They're really making the Fistweaver thing work. I like it though. I like it. Final thing is, whenever Aspect of Harmony, which is your main ability, Trinket Brews, deals damage, has a chance to spread to nearby enemy. When you directly attack an affected target, it has a chance to intensify. Same thing about healing for Rehealer. Targets damaged or healed by Aspect of Harmony take 10% increased damage or healing. It's pretty strong. Extra Brew is gonna feel so good. Oh yeah, this is a big game changer right here. For tank in particular. For healer it's really good too, but for tank in particular, that makes this all wrap up really well. Chi Wave got fully reward. Did it actually? What changed with Chi Wave? What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, Tally did a interview too, exclusive interview. I kind of want to peep that. Maybe not watch the entire thing, but get Spark Notes. Void Weaver. Is there Spark Notes for this? There is. Okay, cool. We gotta take a look at that too. Alright, so Void Weaver. This is the first hero spec for Shadow Priest. First one for Disc and Shadow. Entropic Rift is your main ability. Mind Blast Tears open an entropic rift that follows the enemy for 10 seconds. Enemies caught in its path suffer shadow damage every 1 second while within its reach. Okay, that's gonna suck for PvP because you could outrun it, I imagine. Okay, not sure about this one already. Void Blast. Entropic Rift upgrades Smite or Mind Blast into a Void Blast while it's active. Love it. Sends a blast of cosmic energy at the enemy causing shadow damage. Okay, it doesn't actually buff it by the looks of it, but it buffs like shadow damage means there's some talent interactions with it though. Power Word Shield absorbs 20% additional damage. Vampiric Touch and Shadow Word Pain deal 20% additional damage. I kind of like it. Dot damage, big fan. You got a choice here, no escape. Entropic Rift slows enemies by up to 80% increase. They're closer to you to the center. Oh, that's huge. 80% slow? What? While Entropic Void is active, move 20% faster. Void Torrent cannot be used while moving. Oh, that's massive for Shadow though. I like that mobility one. Hold on a second. They're cooking. Depth of Shadow. Shadow Word Death has a high chance to summon a Shadow Fiend for 5 seconds. Oh, that's wild. I love this already. Chance is increased against lower health targets. Awesome. Void Wrath. Transform your Shadow Fiend into a Void Wrath that casts Void Flay, dealing up to 50% additional damage, dealing more damage with higher health enemies. Yo, Mindbender? Or does it have to be Shadow Fiend? If it's a Mindbender, Disc is gonna love this either way because you got shorter cooldown on that thing anyway. Void Blast. Increases the duration of entropic cold by 1 second up to a maximum 5. Neat. Devour Matter. I'm actually gonna skip this song because don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just trying to get a good song. I like this one. Devour Matter. Shadow Word Death consumes absorb shields from your target, dealing a 300% increased damage to them and granting you mana. Insanity if the shield was present. Interesting. Void Empowerment. Summoning Entropic Rift empowers the next Power Word Shield to be 80% more effective. 80. Summon Entropic Rift grants you 1 charge of Mind Devourer. Interesting. I don't hate it for Shadow. Iron Disc Priest. While Entropic Rift is active, Atonement Healing is increased by 20%. Bro. Oh, they're gonna make Shadow Priest busted or Disc Priest busted. Entropic Rift is active, your shadow damage is increased by 10%. Yo, what is that? Is this they changed one thing about Red Pally? Actually, a lot of talents, Justice. They changed a lot of them. Like in terms of new talents, there's like one, but a lot of them got adjusted from what I can tell. Make, yeah. Void Infusion, Atonement Healing, and Void with Void Blast is now 100% more effective. A Void Blast generates more insanity. I'm cool with that. Yeah, that's still strong. Void Leech. Every 2 seconds, siphon amount equal to 3% of your health from nearby ally if they're higher health than you. You literally can steal health from your allies. This is Tox, man. Toxic. You literally leech health from your allies. Toxic. I'm gonna run this all the time and just be a low health just to be toxic. Embrace the Shadow. You absorb 3% of all magic damage taken. Oh, that's kind of good. Absorbing Sardo damage. Heals it for 10% of magic absorb. I mean, it's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Really want to have all these 80% of freeze. Dude, imagine you ain't out running this guy. You gotta sprint out of there. Once you get caught in the center, you're messed up. You're done. Prime ability. Each time penance damages or heals, Entropic Rift is expanded up to 8 times. Each time Devouring Plague, Entropic Rift deals damage. Entropic Rift. Oh, each time Devouring Plague. Just Devouring Plague. It devours. Entropic Rift is expanded by 1 yard. After Entropic Rift ends, it collapses rapidly, dealing shadow damage to up to 8 enemies in the up to 8 times to a random enemy based on how many times it expanded. Yo, that's kind of neat. So you can make it a big rift and it just collapses and crushes whoever's in there. This is a banger. I want to see how this plays. I like a lot of this stuff, man. Bro, and do you leech and get kicked from the group? True. Yeah, I can 100% it's gonna be a thing, dude. I'm gonna be like, nope, I'm leeching. And you can't stop me. Your health, our health. Our health, dude. I was born in Russia, man. I can embrace my communism, man. I like this tree. I like it a lot too. It's thematic, it's fun, it's quirky. There's some interesting things in there. This is a fantastic talent tree. All right, last one, Soul Harvester for Warlock. We got ourselves Demonic Soul. Demonic entity now inhabits your soul, so you literally just share. What's her name from Divinity Original Sin 2? The song woman. She literally has a demon inside of her. You're literally her. Allowing you to detect if a soul shard has a succulent soul that is when it's granted. A succulent soul empowers the next Malefic Rapture, reducing its soul shard cost by 1, increasing its damage by 20%. Wait, it makes Malefic Rapture free, right? Unless it changes the cost of Malefic Rapture, that's 1 soul shard. Reducing soul shard cost by 1, increasing its damage by 20, and unleashing Demonic Soul to deal additional amount of damage. Or Demonology, Succulent Soul empowers the next to go down, reducing the soul shard cost by 1. Summoning 1 additional Wild Imp, unleashing Demonic Soul to deal damage. Interesting resource play. Could be good. Shadow Bolt and Drain Soul damage increased by 20%. Nightfall increases damage of a Shadow Bolt, Drain Soul by additional 50. So you want to play Nightfall. Understood. Loud and clear, Blizz. I kind of like it already. Demonology, Shadow Bolt increases damage by 20%. Power Cipher increases damage, Demon Bolt by additional 20. Makes sense. Unleashing Demonic Soul bestows a fiendish entity onto the soul of its target, dealing shadow damage over 10 seconds. Okay. Demonic Soul now deals 100% increased damage to targets afflicted by UA, or 100% damage to the target of your hand Gul'dan. Okay. Neat. A choice node. Gorebound Fortitude. You always gain a benefit of soul burn when consuming a Hellstone. That's huge. Does that mean you now have to... You still sacrifice a soul with Hellstone? Like it automatically uses a soul burn? Or is it just still gives the benefit without sacrificing that? Without sacrificing a soul stone. Soul burn when consuming Hellstone, increasing its healing by 30, increasing your maximum health by 20. Or Fiends in Dark Places. Dark Pact now shields you for additional 50%. That's huge too. That's massive. Wow. So far, I'm already kind of impressed. It's pretty simple, but effective. Choice note, Shared Fate. When you kill a target, its tortured soul flings to a nearby enemy for 3 seconds. Its effect inflicts shadow damage to nearby enemies. Ooh, AoE. Or Feast of Souls. When you kill a target, you have a chance to generate a soul shard that is guaranteed to be a succulent soul. I feel like that second one is a little better, but I could be wrong. Choice, Eternal Servitude. Fell Domination cooldown is reduced by 150 seconds. Feldom, is that the one where you summon a demon again? Or Burning Rush no longer deals damage to you and increases your movement speed by additional. That's awesome. Now it's 50-second cooldown, last 6 seconds. That sucks. Okay, yeah, this is like utility button. I don't like that second one, Spirited Away. Satiel's Ambition. Damage dealt by Demonic Soul is increased by 10%. Demonic consuming Nightfall or Demonic Core. Feeds the demonic entity within you, causing it to appear and deal shadow damage. Interesting. You literally poltergeisted. Feldom has no CDLL. Yeah, basically. Oh, it's OP in PvP. Wow. Soul Anathema. Damage increased by 25% and its damage deals 20% faster. And its 20% deals damage 20% faster. Consuming Nightfall, Demonic Core, activates Shared Fate, and Feast of Souls. Okay. Mantle of the Harvester. Corruption deals damage 25% faster on Hungrant's Nightfall. Or for Demonology, Wild Imp damage increased by 5%. Wild Imps that are imploded have a 5% additional chance of getting Demonic Core. Okay. Last one, Shadow of Death. Soul Rod grants Shadow of Death for 15 seconds. While Shadow of Death is active, casting Malefic Rapture always invokes a Demonic Soul, and Demonic Soul deals 10% additional damage. Or Demonology, Nether Portal and Summon Tyrant grant Shadow of Death. While Shadow of Death is active, casting Hell to go down always invokes a Demonic Soul. Okay, so it's a very passive one, man. Some resource play with soul shards, but very, very passive talent tree. Or at least it feels passive. It might actually feel pretty active and pretty strong because of the Soul Rod and Nether Portal Tyrant play. But it feels like it's just random passive procs, right? Random soul shard resets or whatever. Yeah. Wild. What do you guys think? Overall, I think this is fine. Not as exciting as the other Warlock ones. I love Void Weaver, and I kind of like what they're doing with the Oracle Priest. I want to see more of it though. I actually like Master Harmony. I like Sun Fury a lot too. Sentinel seems good too. I don't think it's as cool as the other ones, but these have been good. I don't think a single one of these is bad. If anything, if I had to pick one that's bad, I'd probably say this one doesn't feel as exciting as the other 5. But like, I like them all. These have been a banger. Feels more PvP than the other one. Maybe. Yeah, it does definitely have like PvP aspects to it. I agree. Not excited for it? Oh man. Each their own, right? Interview with Tally the tank. Mythic affixes. So this is just a bunch of questions. Tank threat, hero town design, heroic week, blizzard thoughts unfaded, mythic plus only phase. How can affixes be something that is more fun? Conversation around affixes is always ongoing. They create friction, pose new challenges as you go up in key levels, and it's something to talk about a lot on the team and how to address going forward. I don't have anything concrete to share with you that today. That said, we're always experimenting, made changes to Dragonflight Season 4, Season 2 and 4 with some affixes, so nothing new there. Are there new Mythic Plus affixes in and are there any remaining seasonal affixes? We don't have plans for seasonal affix war within. I feel like it's fine for no seasonal affixes because we had a whole new set of dungeons. It's going to be a lot for people to learn. You know, how the demon looks way cooler. I agree. Definitely agree. That said, doesn't mean that it's gone for good, so maybe we'll bring him in the future. What we're gonna try forward is any dungeon that's part of the Mythic Plus will be part of Mythic Zero as well. So you have Mythic rotating Mythic Zeros. So you have Mythic. So all the dungeons coming in Mythic Season 1 of 1 Plus will also have a Mythic Zero mode. I'm okay with that actually. I'm okay with that. What I missed? You get the alpha? I don't know. I'm not sure. We don't even know if it's out right now or not. Unless somebody's playing it right now. Grim Batal. It's coming back. There's going to be cool stuff. We're revisiting dwarves. Take a lesson from Dragonflight for revamps. So it's going to be revamped. Good. Ray Boss currently nothing crazy on it right now. Scrolls, no, nothing as of right now. I don't know. I think they should rethink scrolls after the Pandaria mode because maybe that'll be very, very successful. Do you consider augmentation a success? Yes, absolutely consider augmentation a success. Ton of players who really enjoy the playstyle. We made it for players like that. In changes to the spec, talk about a few things internally, nothing to share. Okay, nothing crazy. Mythic boss difficulty. We have the audience that gets there first and really wants them to be engaged and to be super exciting, but also have to consider everybody else. We don't have anything concrete. This is topic we're taking on pretty internally. Okay, actually they just gave him no info, man. He did say that in an interview they felt like they gave him wishy-washy answers. I can kind of see what they mean. They didn't give him like anything concrete. But also it is alpha, so maybe they'll have more info to offer later down the line. So I don't want to discount them at all from that. But yeah, alpha, let me check if anybody's actually playing, because from what I understood, alpha is either going to be available today or tomorrow, based on what Max and what Tally said. Tally isn't playing it. Max is not playing it by the looks of it. I don't think they have it though. Or I don't think their accounts got flagged for it. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Not yet, at least. So probably tomorrow. Likely tomorrow. It's coming out within 48 hours and haven't gotten notice. I assume it means you didn't get it. So I don't know if you're supposed to get an email on it or not. Towley checked his BNet and it's not showing up on his BNet. Neither is on Max's. They got to play the alpha, but they didn't play it on their accounts. They got accounts given by Blizz, right? Blizz was like, hey, here's the info, here's the password, log in, this will let you get into the internal alpha build on this like Blizzard internal account just for you to test stuff out and get footage and record or whatever. None of them actually have their accounts flagged on BNet. And I imagine that the email comes in when they flag your account. I miss when we get a new starting zone, new races like Worgen and Pandaren. I mean, I like the Pandaren zone, I like the Worgen zone. They're just a little too long. They take forever. The RP is longer than like doing the new intro thing they added with the island, the Exile's Reach. I do miss them. I just wish they were like more streamlined, you know? I think because they're still there, we can still go and play them. It's just not as streamlined as what they've added recently. Like Worgen has a lot of like cutscenes and just waiting for like a card to roll by or whatever. It's a lot of just waiting. It's fine, but like, not a big fan of it personally. But they're still there. But Allied Race never really got like a big starting quest, if that's what you're talking about, like the Dwarf, Earthen. Yeah, they don't really get their own starting experience. Like, I mean, Evoker's got theirs, right? They were so cool when you did them for the first time. For sure, they were awesome. It's just like after you level 10, 20 characters, 30 characters, how about to go back into the Worgen and Pandaria when it just takes forever? I'd rather just do Exile's Reach at that point. Or that'd be a character that I would boost if I wanted to play Worgen or Panda. I guess it keeps sending good vibes. Maybe sacrifice a chicken. Maybe. Just don't sacrifice chicken for no reason. Like, do it around dinner time, right? It's like, hey fam, we having fried chicken for dinner, but first a sacrifice, and then you get a meal out of it. Or is the sacrifice supposed to be like, I literally just sacrifice, you don't get to, it's just gone. I guess that's not really sacrifice at that point, is it? I don't really know my my rituals. I'm not keeping up with them. Rituals 101. Haven't completed that class back in college. In fact, I flunked it, so I'm not sure. Yeah, right now I'm not showing on stream, but right now Tali's just reading the IGN guide and their interview with WoW. I'm sure like Wowhead is gonna have that interview transposed on their end in a bit here. Hope we got a hilarious bow. Oh, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be dope. Spellbook revamping. Yeah, War Within. Yeah, it's a pretty big spellbook revamp with it. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's actually playing it, so I don't think anybody got flagged. And Max is just playing like a video of him from the alpha. Taking a look at the UI somewhere or something. Or looking at the overall damage done. Pizza or burger? Oh, if I had the choice, I love both, but honestly, man, I feel like pizza hits the spot. Like if I had the, okay, depends where the burger is from. Is this one place that I love? Oh, okay, Five Guys, definitely burger, easily. I don't think there's a pizza place, man. Five Guys burger, I think beats most pizza places, but there's a mom and pop shop that does pizza. And they have this pizza that's literally named everything but the sink. That pizza wins it. Five Guys got great burgers. This other place I go to has fantastic burgers with jalapenos. Oh, it's so good. Smash Burgers, it's great. Danish, I don't know how Five Guys. Yeah, Five Guys is a life changer. It is, especially if you're European. You gotta taste the unhealthiness, but oh, it's so good. It's one of those things you shouldn't order all the time, otherwise you really want cholesterol problems or a heart attack. It's also kind of not the most cheapest, at least DoorDash it. I never actually been to the place because it's super far away, but DoorDashing it, it's pricey. Although, fun thing they do is they just load you up with a ton of fries. You always get a small cup of fries, right? It all comes in a bag if you DoorDash it. Five Guys, get yourself a small cup of fries. What they do is they'll fill that cup, any overfill goes in the bag, and they'll go back in, scoop up another thing of fries, and just toss them in the bag. It feels like they just like take a handful of fries and just violently toss in your bag, like they're trying to get rid of the fries. That's why you get a small cup, because you'll basically get, one of the places would have is a big fries. What is this Paladin set? What is this Paladin set? Yo, what the hell? Yo, where's the helm? Hold on a second. This is either going to be insane or mediocre. Oh, that's the helm. Oh, this could be an insane set. Yo, Pally, hold on a second. Yo, look at that. Oh my god. That's an Evoker? No, that's a Paladin. That's a Paladino. Look at that. Weird costume? Was the Evoker hell? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Look at that. Yo, depending on the helm, they're either cooking. It's weird. You don't like it? Rip off the Abra set? Kind of, but like, yo, give them the wings for once, man. I like it. You know what? It kind of actually looks like the some of the sets from Vault because of the color scheme, right? It's got the earthy elemental look to it. I like it though. I like it. With that helm, it's either going to be cooking. It's like worst version of Priest. Okay, hold on. Is it better than the priest? No. I am not trying to compare the two. I'm just trying to say this paladin with this helm would look sick. I'm not gonna lie. Wings are coming out of the shoulders. They are. They are. I don't know if they're floating or if they're like what. It looks like they're... I can't tell if they're part of the shoulders. Look, they're just floating around them. I like it. I like it, chat. I'm not a hater. I actually like it. I am not a hater on that set. I like it. There, I said it. I said it. Yeah. Yeah. Can we see the see what the tempo spell effects look like when you hop on? If it's up, man. If it's up. It doesn't look like it's up right now. We've been waiting this whole time. Like, it's either up today or tomorrow. It all depends if it comes out today. If not today, then tomorrow. That's what I've been told. Valentine's set? You know, kind of like a Valentine's set. Okay, I could see it. I could see it. Do we get the rest of the hero talents? Apparently, the rest of them are out on PTR. Wowhead doesn't have access to all of them. Like, if you look at the hero talents for Wowhead right now, right? For all the hero specs. Can I see all the talent stuff? Wowhead has some of them. Let me see what I can show you. It's so weird. Hold on. I'll just zoom in. Super hard. So you can actually see it. Okay, that'll do it. Like, Wowhead has... Oh, wow, that looks so weird. Okay, I guess that'll work. Wowhead has, like, Reaper's Mark, right? So that stuff has been unveiled way before. They unveiled all of these for... I don't think they unveiled Felskard. Yeah, not yet implemented. They have some of the stuff, but not all of it. Throw of the Fight, I don't even know if that's real. Both enhancements, gain Throw of the Fight. Yeah, not all of them are in. The ones that have been revealed by WoW, by Blizz, those are in, right? At least like something for us to take a look at. Paladin, I think they got them all, didn't they? Shadow, Archon. They don't have Archon, yeah, so nothing is in here for Archon. Rogue, like Fatebound, nothing here yet. Yeah, so some of them are in, but not all of them. Like Shaman Enhancement, they got nothing, dude. Oh, no. They got nothing totemic. Yeah, Shaman has nothing at all there. It's kind of sad. Scared of the Enhance? Yeah, you know what? They got to do something good for Enhance, man. They got to do something good for Enhance. I'm gonna put you guys on blast right now in Discord. Yeah, calling you guys out. Calling you guys out. Over the Pally set. What was the last one for Warlock? The Warlock one is the Soul Harvester. We took a look at it earlier. You can also rewind the stream because we took a look at it earlier, like in detail, and I gave you my thoughts. It was a lot to go through. Or at least it feels like it's a lot to go through because I didn't really eat before this, which I probably should have. Yeah, I'm hoping Enhancement Shaman gets some good stuff, man. I'm hoping. Like, they got some really cool stuff with, what's it? Mage. Even Rogue got pretty cool one hero spec. Hunter got generally good ones. Warlock got some really good ones. Monk got good ones. Pally got good ones apparently. Yo, the Templar Paladin apparently slaps. That big hammer that dropped does 1,000,000 damage minimum. It just hits really hard. It's gonna wipe out other players, dude. We don't even have 1,000,000. Actually, we do have 1,000,000 health. Yeah, so it's gonna one-shot you. I'll see in 30 minutes. Okay. Hopefully the name Totemic means totems are gonna make matter for enhance more. We'll see. Yeah, I'm hoping Totemic is cool. I'm hoping Totemic is like, I like the name Totemic. I really want that to be the baddest one. Totemic, dude. How cool would that be? I'm hoping they got something cool cooking because some of them are very passive, but others are super active and super engaging, man. Like the Shadow Priest one with Void Weaver, I am in love. Even this disc is so good. I'm a big fan, man. It really taps into that shadow. Taps into that darkness and void and all that. I love it. It's so good. It is so good. You know, like, this is stuff I want to see, man. This is the stuff they wanted to see. I love it. So I'm hoping to do some good for them. It's funny how that's like the only spec we haven't seen at all. Apparently Tickle did take a look at the Elemental Shaman with the souls that you get to summon. He wasn't impressed with it at first, but then once playing with it on Alpha, because he was invited to the event, and got to play it. Apparently he really liked it. Stormbringer sounds rad. Yeah, the name sounds great. I'm just hoping to do something cool with them. That's all I'm hoping for. Alrighty, boys. Is anybody playing Alpha? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go take a look. One more look-see chat. And we'll probably call it. Is he on the Alpha right now, or is it just like... No, he's not on. He's just a video. I can see the VLC for Towley. It doesn't have BNet open or anything. But yeah. It doesn't look like anybody has it right now. Maybe it'll be available later tonight. And I won't be streaming then. Or maybe it'll be available tomorrow. I need to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow for a project. I'll probably figure something out maybe. But yo, thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope all of you enjoyed. I'm gonna call it here because I gotta go eat, man. Also, we killed Farak yesterday and I got the mount. Expansion over. I got my Tyvan. I got my Mythic Farak mount. Expansion's over for me. How do you get Conquest as a new player? No one takes me for Arena. Most casual PvP, you get a little bit of Conquest, but most of the time it's gonna be rated PvP that'll give you a lot of Conquest. Solo Shuffle would be a way to do it, especially if you're a healer. That's fast use, but you might need some gear for it. I would do some casual PvP and pick up like the PvP quests. So in the back of the room, like when you first walk into the room where like the PvP vendors will be, there's like train dummies on your right and on the left. Next to the exit, there should be a dragon and a couple other NPCs around her. Talk to the dragon lady and she'll give you a PvP quest, and just focus on getting those done as best as you can. Yeah, burb. Yeah, we got the burb. Got the burb. You want to see the burb? It is so pretty. It is very, very pretty. Let me actually go show you. And then we'll actually call it. And I'll let you guys know if the alpha goes up like in the middle of the night or whatever. Okay, thanks. Yeah. It's gonna be much right now. I can actually this is what I would do. Just focus on getting as much honor. Don't buy PvP gear right now if you're looking to get into PvP. Just focus on getting as much honor as you can, and then wait until season 3 is here, right? Or season 4. Because once season 4 is here, you'll be able to buy the most up-to-date honor gear for season 4. That's actually going to be a little bit better in item level and more effective than last season's or this season. Season 4 honor gear is going to be stronger than season 3 conquest gear, basically. So, yeah. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It got a mount special and everything. Look at that mount special. It's a little owl. Does this neck thing and then just sleeps. Oh, this is my favorite part. I just do this. All around Veldraken. I literally can have fun just doing that over and over. Any burb? Burb is good. Look at that. It's so cute. It's so cute. Got little feathers, look like ears. That's a full-on dragon riding mount. Looks pretty well flying too. They did a good job with it. And this thing is also available for druids as well as a flight form. Look at that dive. It's so majestic looking. And when you get it, you also get an item. I think that allows my druid to auto-equip this as a flight form too. Let me double check. Because I got two things. I got a hunter tame item. I don't know what that does. And then a druid item applied to my account. Or like once I equip the mount, I got them bags on my rogue. And I right-clicked them and I guess it should give me the flight form. Instead of having this owl as a flight form, might be able to get the fire one. Pretty sure. I'll play Hunter, Lick, some Jungle Cleaves partners. Yeah, that'd be a way. Hunter, Jungle Cleave. I think Hunter Shaman used to be good. I don't. Maybe Hunter DK used to be good. I'm not really sure. Where is he? Yeah. Look at that. Now I'm the bird. Now I'm the one as the world boss. Or not world boss. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. Okay. There we go, dude. Look at that thing. Look at the way it runs, man. It looks like he's ready to go places, you know. He's out for business. He's out there doing stuff, man. He's a busy guy. Look at him go. It's so good looking. It is so good looking. And we got Tyvan. We got the big boy, but he a little boy. Yeah, little Tyvan. Has a little howl and everything. I wish I got him when he was still big. Apparently they're gonna be fixing his size. They're gonna make him big again in 10.7. But yeah, this guy took a while to form up. 100 tameless to have fire owl as a pet. Okay, yeah, I gotta go get some of those then. I want to get at least one fiery owl. Do we know where those are up? I'll find it. I'll look it up at some point. I'll find it. I have plenty of season 4 to take a look at that thing. But yo, thank you, boys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I'll most likely see you tomorrow. If alpha is out tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow, boys. We're gonna continue doing more alpha stuff. If we're in. So tomorrow, if I'm not streaming, I'm either crying in the pillow because I didn't get alpha, but also probably keeping myself busy with projects or whatever. Or I am in alpha, but I decided not to stream just so I could get as much footage as possible. Or I'll stream, one of those two. I'll let you guys know on Discord whether we get the alpha or not. I'm crossing my fingers, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you. You guys are all wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch all of you in the next stream. Yeah, I'm starving, dude. I gotta get some food in me. My tummy has been hurting this entire time, so I'm gonna go. Yo, have a wonderful one. Get your Blunderstorm done. That double rep is gonna be huge. Yeah, thank you so much for popping in. New video out on the channel. Peep it for all the more in detail alpha preview stuff. And I'll see you guys next stream, most likely tomorrow. Alrighty? Alrighty, boys. Peace.
Adrenaline pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't bright, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm